What's up, guys? We got a beautiful panel, ladies. Let's go. And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Purple Pod, episode 50. Special episode, the number one show in the world for dating site right here in DFW. Please make sure to like the video on y'all's way in, guys. Subscribe. Follow us on the podcast Instagram, too, right now. We're now live on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Rumble, and YouTube all at the same time. Please go sign up for my coaching right now. If you're a guy that needs help in any dating areas, I can help you out. Linked below is also the Patreon. If you want to show some support in that way, you can also hit the join button right here under the YouTube video, and that's going to be probably one of the best ways to support because you get some cool emojis for the store, guys. Also, check out the merch store if you want to buy some of the shirts, or you can see us or hear us on the audio streaming platforms. We're on all audio platforms, guys. Make sure you don't be playing in your work. You're going to get fucking fired probably. Don't have it out loud. Definitely saying things that you will get canceled or kicked out for. And yeah, that's it. Please make sure to add Instagram right now to go add Sir Hill and add these beautiful ladies. They're all tagged on my story right now. If you want to add them and start sliding their DMs already, you fucking trolls. But yeah, shout out to Donnie tonight. Awesome. Thank you for my awesome producer. And thank you, Sir Hill, for being here, bro. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself so then everybody can know where they find you.
What's up, everybody? My name is Sir Hill of Sir Hill Speaks Network. I'm here. You can find me everywhere: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok.
Yes, guys, he's one of the greatest. That's why he's on the show as often as we can bring him. I got to talk. I just remembered I got to talk to you about doing something with me later, guys. He's probably one of the best mentors when it comes to marriage. But I'm gonna talk to him about something later on when it comes to that. For you though, let's start on this side of the table. I wanted to start with your name, your age, your education level, what you do for work, if you're single or in a relationship, like what your status is. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Carmel. My Instagram handle is what you said?
No, you don't have to do your Instagram.
Okay. My name is Carmel. I'm 26. Bachelor's in education from UTA. For my job, I'm a creative, so I teach classes at Apple. And my relationship status is technically single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Technically?
Technically.
Why is it technically?
I mean, I'm seeing somebody, but it's not official. So
it's not official yet. How long has it been going on for?
Maybe a couple months.
Okay. That's not bad. What about you? What's your name, age, education level, what you do for work, and your relationship status?
Yeah, my name is Dania. I'm 22, so I'm probably the youngest in here. But I have an associate's in business admin, and I'm actually a licensed claims adjuster for insurance. Mm-hmm.
That's a really good job for a 22-year-old. I feel like.
Okay.
You doing pretty good? Making money?
Doing pretty good.
No, that's dope. That's a good job for a 22-year-old. Why don't you? We'll start over here with you. What's your name, age, education level, what you do for work, and your relationship status?
My name's Savannah. I'm 26. Education level is high school. I chose not to go back to college at all. Relationship status is a mess. That's all I want to leave that at for right now. It's a mess.
Oh no, we're gonna have to peel the layers back.
Yeah, we'll.
Oh, say less.
Raja, what about you? What's your name, your age, your education level, what you do for work?
Well, my name is Raja, as previously mentioned. I'm 26. What else you asked me?
Education level, what you do for work?
Education level. I did some college. I studied music. What I do for work is I have a company where I service private events and I do bartending. I also staff those events. I make private menus, stuff like that. So yeah.
That's cool. Private menus? That's really dope.
Menus for so if you have you have an event and you have a catering, I will collaborate with that caterer and pair drinks per each entree that they have.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So did you start that yourself, or you doing it with a family member or friend, or you just work for the company? How'd you start doing that?
Well, I had been bartending for a while, and I was just like, fuck it, might as well start really making money off of it. And people would always ask me to work their events and stuff like that. So my mom and I kind of just got together and said, let's market this. So
got creative and did something different, found a niche. Yeah, not very good. That's dope. Guys, tonight I wanted to start. Well, I want to go ahead and read that first super chat. I want to keep up with these bitches. What does it say? $5 from Dr. Matt. Thank you so much, bro. Girls, do you think men prefer to wipe up a girl with tattoos or without tattoos? That's a really good
got it.
one. We'll start on this side of the table again. Do you think men prefer to wipe up a girl with tattoos or without?
I don't know. I feel like it depends on the men. I feel like there's men out there that love girls.
We're
with
gonna say the
tattoos.
majority. Like, what do you think? 51% or more of men are.
In this generation, probably girls with tattoos.
To wipe
Probably.
them up?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I would say in this generation, it's shifted away from traditional. So
So they would like that?
yeah,
What do you think?
I don't really think it matters.
You don't think it matters?
Honestly.
But what do you think the majority of men? You're just taking a guess, basically.
Majority of men, I think
51%.
that 1%.
that 1%.
Yeah, it's the easiest way to say majority.
I mean, I guess I think without they would prefer without, but they just get with, so they have to be like with. Yay.
Yeah, so they
I think
want to wife the
without,
girl
yeah,
without,
Probably without.
but they probably will end up settling for the girl with the tattoos, probably,
Yeah.
because every girl has a tattoo these days. Let's
At
be
this
honest.
point, literally.
At this point, nearly damn near. What about you? What do you think?
Same thing.
Same thing.
We here.
Sarhel, what do you think, bro?
Settling for a girl with tattoo. So I mean, it depends on where, right? So if she has a decent tattoo, arm, something like that, is good. But like the sleeves and
Or a tramp stamp?
yeah,
You don't want
You
to
know,
make
this
that?
is-
Just like right here, just
that's enough.
all of
Hold
it.
on.
Big, like,
Definitely
But what if
not.
it makes her look better?
what if
some
it's
of
something
these
like a
models
Black
look
Widow?
good.
You know,
If
is
a
that
tat-
like a red flag if it's like a Black Widow? Because that
I-
means that she likes to like kill the men after.
What?
She
I'm gonna get a
sleeps with
face
them.
tat.
To her
What if
question,
she like Marvel or
if a
something?
neck tattoo makes her look better, there's no hope for her.
Okay.
So
Dang.
Yeah, guys. It's,
I have a friend
I
and
guess.
she's very cute with her neck tattoo.
Right?
Oh, okay.
well,
Well,
if that's because she's cute.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So
Tattoo can make her that.
you can go a little bit further depending on the looks of a girl, possibly. Like she might be able to get way more away with it if she's a certain look, maybe. But Dr. Matt, thank you so much for that, guys. He's a doctor, and I bet he's about to wife a girl up. I bet she probably doesn't have a lot of tattoos. She's like a good young girl. Let me
A
think.
good young girl in
Yes.
Dallas.
Hold on.
You don't.
I'm here.
Think- oh, you sound like the guys I got to coach all the time. There is good women around here.
I'm
How
one of
dare
them.
you.
I'm one of them, and I
Right.
still say it.
Yeah,
so.
see, guys, there is good ones. There is good ones, guys. No, guys, I wanted to start the show off with a question. Which one did I put down? I want to know, what percentage of men that you go on dates with do you think actually turn into relationships? Like, we'll start. We're gonna start on this side this time. Yeah. What percentage of guys that you go on dates with do you think turn into relationships?
Like one.
For real?
Yeah.
One in 100?
Yeah. Like,
Jesus, that's crazy. That's bad.
I
What-
don't know.
I mean, no, it's just guys ain't shit today. I get it. No, I
Damn,
get it.
facts.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Is there a rule for me to not answer this question?
Is it less than 1% for you?
No, it's not. It's more like you ever end up in relationships you didn't mean to end up in?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm in like
Yes.
7 relationships I didn't mean to end up in. Dead ass.
Well, I mean,
and they better not be watching this show. My God.
Oh my god.
Wait, at the same time?
Yeah.
But it's by accident. Like it's like
to the street.
no, I don't. That's the thing. I really don't. It's
because
just,
you were
I'm
loyal
a
to
good
them,
person.
right?
Like I I like cool. I like people for individually for who they are.
Exactly.
So it's like they feel, sometimes you get caught up in, oh man, this female does this for me or she does this and they think that it's special and I'm not being special for you. It's just
what I
that's
do.
just me, that's it. And
They ain't
they
used to
get
that.
they get in the now I'm gonna have to call you every day.
Yeah.
It's like an accidental
literally
relationship.
I end up falling into like relationships. I'm like, I didn't mean to do this.
It's just like, damn, we're actually like, let's just stick together because nobody else likes us.
you.
You know?
Wow.
That was like a low blow on the side a little bit. But yeah, so what do you think about that question? Like, how many of your dates do you think turn into relationships?
Do situationships count? Or
Yeah,
actual relationship?
I want to say how many of them turn into a real relationship where like y'all are like serious and like actually together and
Like beyond
committed or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. I would say 50-50. I date intentional, so
So you don't waste your time really.
not really.
How many relationships have you been in?
situationships? I'm gonna say probably. I'm gonna say probably 6 since I've been out of high school.
6 since you've been out of high school.
She's
Okay.
a rolling stone.
Okay. Situationships. Why didn't any of them turn into relationships?
I'm very picky.
Oh,
So,
you're like you're what I like to call a Chad chaser. You know what that is?
A
No.
Chad chaser.
Not a Chad chaser.
Well, usually girls that are picky, they're usually looking for a certain thing. Like what are
it
you
wouldn't be
looking
a
for?
certain
Just
thing
know what she
because
don't want.
I like.
Well, like what are you like shooting for? Like be honest. Like what are some like qualities that you're looking for in these guys?
Somebody that's stable because I'm stable.
Financially,
Mature.
okay, yeah. Only 10% of men or 15% of men are in the making over $100,000 a year. So there's not a lot of guys like
Wow.
that. So
well, I wouldn't say
so what else?
100K is stable.
Well, what's
like,
I mean, I think that's stable. Shit,
Yeah, that's
like
stable,
shit.
but I'm
If you look
saying-
at how much it costs to live right now, definitely
Yeah,
100K is stable.
But I wouldn't
1000%.
just say like he has to have 100K to be stable.
So like, what are some other features that like you're looking for? Because I mean, you're a beautiful girl. And you're young, so there's no reason why you shouldn't. Like, if you had 6 situationships, I don't see why any of them wouldn't take you seriously. Like, so what? So I'm trying to ask you what the qualities are of these guys because let's see why did these guys not take you seriously? What are some of the qualities of them?
Yeah. So
Don't tell me what you're looking for. Tell me the qualities of the men that you wanted to be with.
Some of the qualities.
How tall were they?
Most of them were taller than me.
How tall?
Oh, you're
like
lucky.
6 feet, 5'7", 5'8", average height. I'm pretty
They're all.
short,
so-
Oh yeah. You're short, so it's not hard for you.
Yeah.
But incomes, that most of them were average on incomes. They like.
Yeah, so I'm actually a business owner too. So outside of my career, I do business things, and I like people that's ambitious. So I think some of them just didn't balance with my mindset on.
If you are both ambitious, why wouldn't it balance with your mindset?
They weren't like a lot of them didn't even have a plan.
Oh, so they weren't ambitious at all. They were bums.
Yeah.
Just
They were
talking.
bum guys. Okay, so
Sorry, y'all.
so would you say that those 6 situations didn't work out because you walked away from them or because they walked away from them?
It was more so on me.
It was more so on you.
Mhm.
So you like to build
He's
a
a
man.
brokey.
You like to play the
am
build a man game, don't you?
I am.
Oh, that's a big issue. If you had 6
Yeah.
build a mans in just a few years after high school, that's crazy.
I have one.
That's yeah. I'm gonna teach y'all something really quick, ladies. Don't ever play fucking build a man.
Yeah.
Like there's
I'm
this
done with that.
like feminism and like society and stuff loves to teach women today that
Yeah,
it's okay to
struggle
be in
love,
relationships where the woman makes more or where it's equal. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a thing called hypergamy, and women like to date across and up social hierarchies. Now, don't get me wrong. If you have a low body count or something like that, you aren't as hypergamous, I would say, or like if you haven't experienced as much. But women who have experienced, guys that make $200,000 a year, millionaires and shit, you want to keep going back to that.
And I've experienced that.
Yeah, so and that's
now.
what and so yeah, so we like to call this alpha widowed. Whenever a woman has experienced certain things that are like really high up and you don't ever want to regress from that, you'll start thinking, since I fucked the millionaire, since I fucked the 6'4" guy, since I fucked the quarterback, since I fucked all these certain things, I deserve this in a relationship. But sometimes what you can fuck and what you can lock down are 2 completely fucking different things.
I'm not just coming from a financial standpoint, though. You know, just throwing that out there. It's a lot of other things that I value. So
yeah, well, I'm gonna start telling you, you better start fucking valuing money. You should not fucking do build a man again. If you do that again, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're fucking stupid. That's not how shit works. You don't want. And once again, feminism taught you that that's the right way to do it. That's not how it works. It's never gonna fucking work that way.
That's why they were situationships and never turned into relationships.
Yeah, well, I hope I just taught you a lesson that you're never gonna do it again. But yeah, go ahead, bro.
So I get out of
here. And Sergio, so I disagree.
yeah, I know. Me and you disagree on this subject a lot, actually.
So
we've actually debated this a lot.
So I'm a successful guy, and I've been married to my wife. It'll be 16 years, June 21st, and I married her at 19 years old. So one of the reasons why I trust her is because when I was a struggling musician, right? I'm talking about carrying a keyboard on the bus, struggling. Like she was there,
awesome.
and she built with me, and in some areas, she did build me in some areas.
No, that's fine.
So now she has a lifestyle that she doesn't have to work or take care. She never paid rent, mortgage, car. She never did none of that because she built with a man.
Yeah.
Right. Now the issue that a lot of women run into is not with building a man. It's building the wrong man into a right one.
Yeah.
That's what so many women have the issue at. So if you get a man who is the right man for you, you should absolutely invest in him because that's going to pay back big dividends later in life.
So like I agree with him, ladies, but this is the problem. Y'all suck at discernment. Y'all suck at picking men. And I'll tell you, and I will tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you. Hold on. I'll tell y'all why y'all suck at picking men. Because a lot of, especially in the black community today, there's a lot of fatherless homes, guys. I thought like
What
don't.
community you
Hey,
in?
don't take this personally.
What community you
Don't
in?
fucking take this personally. I'm honest, and I told y'all before I started the show, I'm extremely honest. This is an extremely
So-
honest
Hey,
channel,
be
guys.
Be honest
I
about
gotta
your
come back
community.
at
If
that,
we
though.
being
Yeah.
honest,
I gotta combat that though.
Yeah.
So statistically now, black men are actually the most active fathers.
Yes,
Yeah, and I know that. Yeah,
yes.
I've seen that same statistic. But at the end of the day, a lot of the women that come on my panel that I talk to, and I ask them, "Is your father in your life? Is it like this?" A lot of the black women that are single, because a lot of the girls that come on my channel are usually single women.
Mhm.
So it's not ironic. It's not ironic that there's more single black women that I talk to. There's a thing going on, and I'm not saying that this is there's just as many white families that are just as fucked up, guys. I'm not sitting here saying that it's just a one side thing. It's both
Hear,
sides.
hear.
But the thing is, when there's not a man in the home, when there's not a father,
Yeah.
you do not learn how to discern between a good man and a bad man.
Uh,
And so like for thousands of years, fathers have always helped their daughters fucking discern between a good man and a bad man.
True.
It's
I
only
agree,
in the
true.
past
I
50, 60
so
years where
agree.
we've completely walked away from that.
I
Hold
so
on,
And it's
agree.
dangerous.
I have a
agree.
question,
I mean, I
though.
disagree. I'm sorry.
I
I
have a
disagree.
question.
Of course you do.
But-
What? Yeah, go ahead.
Definitely disagree.
Yeah, go ahead. Why?
Because I didn't have a father in my household. But I'm one of those people that I see things for. If I am a single mother, which I am a mom, but I'm not. I'm a single mom, but he has his dad. But I would say if I
fuck them kids.
not for real, fuck all of them kids. But,
Oh my.
if you, as a single mother, I cannot teach my son how to be a man. But what I can do is teach him what not to accept for himself. I can't teach him the things to do, but I can teach him what not to do, if that makes sense. So being in a single parent home without a man, I learned what I did not want to accept. And maybe that is not common. Also, I grew up in a different country, so that kind of helps in things. You know, like the lifestyle is just completely different. Living in America is, anyways. But like you kind of see women, you kind of like I don't know, it's like you kind of learn how to see what you don't want.
Yeah.
So
I get
that's
what
your
you're
learning
saying.
lesson. Like you're so caught up, you get to see certain things you might not directly see.
Yeah.
Hey, this is somebody teaching me, oh, you require this, you require that, you require this. No, what I am seeing is how people are reacting off the shit that they don't like, how people are being treated that I know I don't want to feel like, or I've started developing the sense for I don't want to feel this way. So now that sets my own standard within myself to say, hey, this is what I'm going to require based off of what I don't want. If that makes sense.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't have that discernment, but
So-
it's not impossible.
And
So-
then
Yeah.
So
I have a situation where
Preach.
like I was with my ex-fiance.
Mhm.
Like we were together from 18 until last year, and I lost everything. And I grew with this man for this man to like one day just snap and turn into like a major alcoholic, like two handles of like vodka a day, and like
Yeah.
I have no idea like what the hell I did wrong. Like I gave him everything that I could give. Like I'm working 80 hours a week. Like I'm trying to like provide everything for this person, and then it's my fault now. Like what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Because I didn't do anything wrong in my
Yeah.
routine or anything. And then up out of nowhere, he's cheating on me. He's drinking. He's gone like
Yeah.
off the walls.
So like
It
so
happens.
like I agree with you, Sir Hill, so much on like what worked for you, and like I'm in a very like similar situation right now. Like my girl's helping me build a lot right now, especially since I started this podcast and stuff. And like so like I agree with him a lot on a lot of these things, but I just think most women can't do it. Most women can't do like women back in your age, you know, like it probably wasn't as rare, I guess, you know.
We're the same age.
Wait a minute.
No, we're not. I'm 32. How old are you?
I'm 35.
Whatever. You fucking liar. He's Kevin. Are you really?
I'm 35 years old.
No way.
Did you do the math?
didn't know
when he
that.
said even when
I
his
did
mom
not
was
know. I
like-
did not know you're 35, bro. That's okay. Yeah. We're not that different, I
Back
guess.
in my
Damn, that was a bad one. I'm sorry.
Throwing shots towards you.
thought he was older?
But like I had to explain something really quick. So I look up to this one guy a lot. Stephen Speaks. Y'all might have heard him. He's an excellent dating coach for women. That's all he does is I've read a lot of his books recently, and one of the big things he talks about all the time is a lot of women are on a traumatic cycle. So the first guy that y'all fall in love with, usually you give everything to. You put everything in, like usually, and this is the guy that you fall
What?
really
It-
hard for the first time. And when you do, and it hurts you really bad when y'all break up, usually you are both young, and he's so young, he's not ready yet for something serious. So usually it ends because of him. And once that happens, and once he's gone, usually the girl is very heartbroken, and she says, I'm never going to put that much leverage into it again. I'm always going to want to be in
No,
relationships
fuck
where
that.
I'm a
That's so
little bit
immature.
over.
I
And
just
not
think
saying,
it's so
I'm not saying, I'm
immature.
hold on, I'm talking in general. I'm not saying this is every woman, okay?
Yeah.
Y'all might be the exception to the rule, but what I'm saying, this is something that he talks about because it's a lot of women today. So, but what happens is when they do that, they every relationship they go into, they want to have a little bit of leverage in it, whether it's through sex, whether it's through finances, whether it's through him moving into her apartment. There's a lot of ways where she'll want to have the leverage, and in those relationships, those are typically the women that are doing build a man too much. And the reason why they keep doing that is because they're scared of having that same hurt that they had the first time. So it's a trauma thing that once you go through so many bad relationships and you realize, fuck, I don't actually like these relationships where I'm over the guy and all these things, and then you fix your trauma and you say, okay, I actually need a guy that like isn't going to sit here and I need a man that's actually the masculine man in my life.
Yeah.
And a lot of women today are scared of those masculine guys.
Yeah, but keep in
You better
mind,
stop talking behind me.
I wasn't talking.
Playing.
I swear I was smiling.
Keep in mind,
You
like
better
when
be.
we were talking
We
before,
like the
keep in mind, like some of that, like okay, I moved out, got my own apartment at 19, right?
Mhm.
So keep in mind, like when I was dating back then, I didn't know what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm older, mature, and experienced certain things, discernment is coming in.
Come on,
It shouldn't happen that way though. Like that's
Why
the
not?
problem, because it's trauma to sit there and go through situationship after situationship after situationship. Sleeping with men,
gonna be trauma.
body counts are horrible.
It's
A
always
woman,
gonna be trauma.
every
I'm not
time you
saying
sleep
I
with somebody.
slept with every situationship.
Everyone.
So you had 6 guys that you call situationships and you didn't sleep with
Yeah,
them, because there's
sometimes.
very
Hell yeah.
few girls that I know that
Nice.
call something a situationship without them sleeping
But
with the
if
person.
You need to meet
Yeah.
some.
And like I have nothing but friends that are women too, and
You
I talk
need
to
to
them.
meet some
I talk to them
new
all the
females.
time.
You
Okay.
need to
She
meet
did.
some new
What's the
females.
I
problem
don't
with
really
it?
bring religion and stuff into things, but I'm a religious person, so I
Okay,
believe
well then
in
I
God.
feel that.
let me
No, I
ask
feel that, I feel
let me
that.
ask a question really quick then. Who is celibate at this time? Are you celibate? Are you celibate right now?
If I'm on my cycle, does that count?
Oh
No.
my gosh,
No.
no.
Well,
Are you celibate
I'm
right
not
now?
active right now, but
You're not.
Yeah.
So you are celibate.
I would say that. If
So
I'm
you're not having
active-
sex right now.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so you're celibate. Are you celibate?
I'm not.
You're not.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I am.
Does body count matter
For who?
for
It's
women? For women, does body count
Oh,
matter
for
for women?
women.
Okay, I don't think it should.
You don't think it should?
No.
Does body count matter
For who? For you?
for
said
women? Yeah.
Like, does it matter about how much the man has?
Also,
No,
you
no,
need
no,
to be
like-
safe though.
Like, do you think body count matters for women? It's just simple. Not like period. Like, do you think men and women care about a woman's body count?
Oh yes.
Or men? Do you think men care about a woman's body
Oh,
count?
fucking right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes, and it's
Oof.
Yeah.
different.
Well, the first question was, does body count matter? And I don't think body count matters.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
we'll
But
just
do
leave it at that.
men
Think it
care about a
matters? Yes.
woman's? But yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
What's your body
shouldn't.
count?
What?
See, now you're being disrespectful.
No.
God
What's your body
damn it.
count?
Stop asking me
No.
questions.
What's your
Yeah,
body
I'm
count?
not-
No.
That's one of
What's
y'all.
your body count?
I'm not in
No.
this woman. We don't put our
Okay.
information
Okay.
out.
Well, no. It just
Actually, no,
proves
I'm
something.
trying
It just
Yeah.
goes to prove that
But
like
can I
body
say
count does
something?
matter
But
because
it doesn't matter.
because
They're not
you
that-
would say it easily if it did not matter at
No,
all.
that's
It
not what
mattered.
it
I
is.
said it
Other
did
people-
matter, and then women, we do it differently.
Mine
When we
also
have
has
sex-
women. Like
I mean, women
yeah.
and men
Here, hold
have
on, one
sex
mic.
differently.
Yeah.
So,
Men and women are not the same, guys. What was the next thing I was gonna? There was something else that I had to ask. Oh, what's too high of a body count for a guy? What would you say you're not gonna fuck with him because that's too high?
I don't judge on body.
You're not gonna judge a guy on
No.
that?
Same.
What, you don't care? What's a number that's too high for you?
as long as he clean, I guess.
No,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
give me a
part.
number. Somebody give me some numbers
Okay,
here.
I'm gonna say
I trust you.
15, 20.
15, 20?
I don't give a fuck what.
Honestly, in
I
my
know,
personal
but
opinion,
I'm young.
as long as
right
you're
now.
clean and ain't got no secret kids, I'm fine with that.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Or marriages.
so-
Or
Right,
marriages.
So like she said 15 and 20. Can everybody just give me just a number? Like what would you give a number on it though? Like a true number that if a guy was over that, you'd kind of be a little disgusted.
I mean, shit, if it's over like 100.
Over 100? Can you
Oh,
just give me like a true number
I would say in the hundreds.
in the hundreds? What do you think? What
But
do you
that's men and women. So I mean,
yeah, we're gonna say just men though.
oh,
Everything's
okay.
too
I'm
much
more
for
for what your
Way
bitches
less.
look like.
Way less?
Way.
So how much should a guy have? Like what's the most that you would take a guy? Like a guy wants to marry you, but what's the number that's too high if he told you? Like you're
I
like
wouldn't
fuck,
be
I
mad
can't.
wanna
because
see who
I'm
you
like,
fucking.
dude, I'm literally like my body count because like I'm also bi. And, like
Yeah.
I also enjoy.
So like 100 is, but like if you put a number on 100,
yeah.
okay?
on men though,
Yeah.
like I would say around like half of that number is men, half that number is women because I enjoy women by themselves.
Same.
But like what would you
But
want
in-
the guy to be though? Like what's the max he can be?
I don't
100,
care.
200? Doesn't matter. Can you
It
put a number on it?
It doesn't matter for number. I need to see what
Just give me one though. I just really need one, just for the
You want me
example
to
that I'm
pick a
doing.
number?
Yeah, just pick a number because it's just good for the
Ah.
example that I'm doing.
Okay.
Just
okay.
100, 50.
Sure.
100? Okay. So
That's a lot of
guys,
people.
I'm about to give y'all some hardcore game. Whenever you want to know what a girl's body count is, guys, you just ask them what's the most that they would take out of a guy. Usually it's actually what their fucking number is. I'm not gonna sit here and say that's true, but I might be close on it.
I
We can
think
tell by
that's
their facial reactions
think
right now
that's
how
so
close
false.
we were.
That is
How
so
women,
false.
we automatically
Let
get
me
ready
tell
to
you
higher
something.
body count.
When I was like dating in high school, I actually knew a dude. He's in high school and he was already at 30.
Yeah.
Did I sleep with him?
Yeah, if
no.
if he's like a football player or something, you gotta understand.
Yeah.
Stat,
High school.
Niggas be pulling though. Niggas
Hey.
be pulling.
Light skin.
y'all,
That part.
status is everything. A guy
With
in
a
high
little-
school with some good status is gonna get all the girls. Yeah, of course.
Fuck
Hey,
that.
I had a question, but I first want to give
Over
a
100.
chance to Sir Hill if he had anything to add to the last topic.
Body count matters, ladies. Don't let anybody tell you
my
it doesn't.
gosh.
So let me
We'll break it down in a
let me-
second.
Let me clarify. If you want to be married to a good guy,
That's true.
it matters.
Yeah.
If you just want to get married to
Then
any
fuck
body,
it. Yeah. There's tons of simps out here, guys.
So
Y'all
are
definitely
you
still get
saying
married.
that
But-
guys with higher body counts aren't good guys?
no, that's not what I'm saying.
Are
Typically,
women
Some of
with
them
higher body
change.
counts? Are we not with good women?
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
No, they're great
change.
women.
Hold on, what was your question?
Some
I
people-
said, are
It's
you
not good
saying
wives.
guys with higher body counts are they not good guys?
I can't say that they're
some
not
people
good guys,
find themselves later.
but however, men who spend most of their time racking up those body counts may not be disciplined, and that can affect other areas of his life, particularly if he has children, and if he wants to be married down the line as well. This is why typically you see guys who start off cheating a whole lot. They end up trying to get married and think that cheating is going to stop because you put a ring on it,
No, it's
and they
not.
end up breaking
It's a
a woman's
habit.
heart, right? So it's bad for a man as well, but it's bad because of the habit of having so many a variety of women and being grown with a woman, because y'all are very beautiful ladies, right? But y'all not always gonna look like this, right?
Yeah.
And so if a man is he's accustomed to new beautiful women, then growing old with you and still loving you and being still finding you sexually attractive is gonna become a lot more difficult.
So
You see what I'm saying? So
you don't think we're disciplined because we have a higher body count?
so if you want to be a wife, so think about this. If let's say you wanted to go and get into a college, right? Like to the best college, but every course you went to, you won no time, you didn't do good work, you flunked out at some of those. I mean, it's great you want to aspire to a great college, but your discipline and your habits don't prove. So if I'm looking at if I'm that good college and I'm looking at your behavior, I wouldn't take you in because nothing you've done has proven to me that you want it as bad as you say you do.
Based off of what happened prior to you.
Yeah.
Not with you. So
But
now with
but,
you.
but like if you go to court for like a charge or something like that, is the judge not going to pull up everything that you had in the past that
with
happened in the past?
court.
No,
All
but
of
I'm
those
just
things are with
saying,
the
your
court.
history
if you're
matters.
bringing up history, okay,
your
but that's the
history
thing.
matters.
But that's two different analogies.
A man's
In a
future
court-
matters to a woman, and a woman's history matters to a
That's
man.
perfectly fine. But
But
guess
so
what?
does
What
a
if it's a
man's-
situation where
History to a woman.
No,
I
it
know,
doesn't
I don't
actually.
care
I
about
can
your
actually
history.
prove
But
over
why
and
do you
over
care about
again that
my
women don't care
I
about
know.
a man's body count.
I'm doing for you?
I know
like,
you don't care about a man's sister. That's what I said. Men
But
care
why
about
do you care about mine? If I'm doing for you, I'm cooking for you
Here,
every day.
I'll explain
doing
it
all
really.
these things.
I can make it really, really simple. The reason why we care about y'all's body count is because anything that's easy is not respected. Anything that
It's
is
not
hard.
easy. I
Hold
want
on,
to
hold
do
on, hold on. Don't interrupt me. Anything that is easy is not respected. Anything that is hard is respected. For a guy to get sex from tons of women, a lot of women, it is hard. It's not easy. For a woman to get sex, it is not hard. It is easy. It's hard for y'all to get relationships. It is not hard for you to get
No,
your
it's
sex. Yes, it is. If you went outside
No,
right
it's
now
not.
downstairs and opened up your pussy and fucking to any of the barbers or anything around here and said, anybody want to fuck me? Guaranteed one would fuck you.
I'm sure.
That's how the
No,
world
But that
works.
doesn't
Like
mean- that
that's
doesn't
how
make
it
me
works.
easy.
Like
that
Just
part is
because
fine.
I
I'm
chose.
not calling you easy. What
I know,
I'm
but
just
saying-
telling you that
That's how the
anything that's how the world sees it. Anything
That's
that is
so
easy
weird.
So what did
is
you-
not respected.
that's
So,
so
does that
weird.
mean men shouldn't be respected then, since y'all are easy?
Thank
No,
you.
that doesn't
Like,
make
come
no.
on.
It's hard.
Y'all
it's
throwing
hard.
y'all dick everywhere. Like if
what
I
you
want to
just
fuck,
said
I
makes
want to
no
fuck.
sense. Hey,
Why?
hold on. Hey, stop talking.
Because if y'all can easily be laid into bed,
No, it's not easy.
but he just said
Hold
that-
on, let me finish. Only 10% of men even get sex like that. Probably 1% actually get it very often. Y'all are confusing that all men get sex just because the guys that y'all fucked get sex. Most men are not getting pussy out here.
True.
So when you sit here saying
True.
something like that, you're just dead ass wrong. You're
No.
so fucking wrong. 30% of men are virgins virgins and/or haven't had sex over the last year that are in between the ages of 18 and 30.
But I
A
didn't
lot of
say
women
all
too,
men.
though.
I just said men in general. If
No, and men in
most-
general are not,
But
though. You're wrong.
But you just said the percentage that you said, right? Because you said if she went downstairs right now and said, "Does somebody want to fuck me?" You get say, guarantee one of those men are gonna try to fuck
And
you,
that's not
right?
necessarily true.
So if that's just a chance in this one area right here, think about the rest of the world. How many men will be like, "Oh yeah, she's at a party."
I'm
so
pretty
confused
sure at
that
least
you 75% of them men are gonna try to fuck her.
Do you really not
But
understand?
if a lot of these men have higher body counts, like he was saying,
Hold on, I just explained to you how that most guys don't. The reason why those guys would smash instantly is because most guys don't get sex.
that's fine. But at the end of the
why.
day, they're still easy.
No,
they're still
you-
easy. Just because they don't get it, don't mean that they're not willing to
You're-
go get it.
You're really not
Thank you.
like you're.
No,
you really
I'm
don't
saying
get it.
I've
never seen a woman
the
not
point of
understand
something
this
being
before.
easy
That's
means
really-
Hey,
that
you really need to stop talking over me. Like you've done this
You've
multiple
been-
fucking.
you've
Hey, I'm the
been-
host. I'm the fucking host.
You've
I can do as much as I want.
you've literally
No.
been talking over me
No,
while I
but
was
you-
explaining
no,
myself. Have you not? So what are you talking about?
Because I'm trying to prove a point, and you're not even listening to
okay,
it. You're
but if we're
literally
having a
it's going in one ear and out
conversation
the
and
other.
I'm saying my part, I should
Once
be
again,
able
you
to
keep
finish my
talking.
part.
You're not saying anything smart. You're saying stupid shit.
Just
I
because
can
you
literally
don't
prove
find
your
it
point.
smart does not mean what I'm
What she's
saying
saying
is
is
not
not
facts. Because
stupid.
obviously, all
Look,
the
you're
women
just
in
talking
here
too
agree
much.
with me.
Like, just stop.
Stupid. What
Are you
she's
gonna
saying
stop or are
is
you gonna
not
go?
stupid.
Hey, you can go if you're gonna keep talking. Like seriously, I'm not gonna sit here and let you just talk over me the rest of the show. I'm the host.
Okay,
You
but
can
I
fucking
feel
leave.
like everybody
You can
should
fucking
have
leave.
respect.
Hey, just go. Get the fuck out. Go. No, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna let
whatever.
somebody talk over me on my show, guys. If y'all don't like that, y'all can fucking leave. Nobody's gonna talk over me the whole time on my
Just
show.
because you're wrong, don't mean you have
You're
to be
fucking.
disrespectful.
You're literally
It is
retarded.
what it is.
10% of
Yeah,
men
don't-
maybe
don't
get
do that.
sex.
Don't call
You're
her
literally
retarded.
retarded.
She's not
You're
retarded.
literally retarded.
We have our opinions.
No,
on,
you're
right?
literally
She's not
stupid.
retarded for that. If she
Nah,
has
you're
her-
stupid. Like you're literally
Don't
stupid.
do that. Don't call her stupid.
No, I don't care. I'm not
Okay,
gonna
but
sit
our
here and
opinion-
sugarcoat
Our
it.
opinions are different, though. That's
No,
what it
it's not an
is.
opinion. It's a fact. Most guys don't get sex. It's a fact.
She got good perspective.
She
I do have a
does.
good
Don't
perspective,
don't
but
have
you
her.
don't wanna hear it.
No, guys,
That's
no.
a fact. So let me get my
Let her
phone.
sit
Yeah, go
down.
ahead, go. I want her to go. You're not gonna keep talking over me the whole show. I'm not gonna play that.
Yeah, I have a really good perspective, but you don't want to hear it. So
Yeah, that guys are easy. Only a few guys are easy because most guys can't get pussy. You're fucking retarded. Like, that's why it's stupid. Like, if y'all want to believe that, she's one of those girls that Chad chases, fucks nothing but alphas, is super alpha widowed, and she thinks most guys get pussy. No. And the few guys that do get, the reason why they exercise those options is because it is hard. They work their whole life to get up to a certain income. Maybe they're a certain height. Maybe there's something that is about them that is special, and it's not easy to get to that. It's not easy for a man to get to
What
it.
if it's
So if
just
he
what they
has that,
want?
he's exercising his options.
What if they have a hard time because that's what they want? Like, what if it's a situation where, like, yeah, okay, women, you say, women, we look for our not you, but yes,
Sir,
yes. He says, women, we look for our future, look to our future. Men, they look to their past, whatever, or to our past,
Mhm.
per se. So, yes, you as a man, or not you per se, but you men in general, y'all work to this point to appeal to certain women, but y'all not seeing that we have so many men doing the same shit that you can be working towards this goal to get a certain caliber of women, but this caliber have women, we've been here. So now it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, I get what you're saying, but it's like you're doing that by low-key by choice, because there are literally statistically, since we're doing statistics, there are statistically more women than men in this world. You can fuck if you wanted to fuck, because there's too many women for men. Y'all are choosing to go and categorize what type of women that y'all want to fuck and hold those women to a standard, and then that's what y'all want to go for. Us, we have niggas that we can fuck, yeah, cool, but that's really backwards as hell, because again, there are less men than women in this world. So we
you realize
actually,
that percentage
we might
is
have
like,
more sex, but do you not see how wrong that is? The fact that there are more women, but we have more sex than men. There are less men. There's a demand for a man. Makes no
hold on. Do you know what the
Come
percentage?
on.
No, do you know what the percentage difference is in the men and women?
There is a 5-to-1 ratio. There are 5 women to 1 man in the world. Am I lying?
Yes, you're fucking lying.
Please show me
I
that I'm
cannot
lying.
believe that you
And
just
don't
said
call me
that.
retarded.
I'm
Show
not
me
calling
where
you
I'm lying.
retarded.
I
I'm
know,
going
before
to
you
say
do,
that you're ignorant
show
of
me.
information.
I'm not ignorant to
It's-
information.
the
There was
in-
a time that I checked for myself, and that's what it said.
Donnie,
So
will
if you would like
Google
to show
really
me
quick
differently,
what the
and
ratio
if
of
I'm
men to
wrong,
women
I
are
am
in the world?
wrong. The least I will say is 3, but I know that there is a 5-to-1 ratio of women to men in this planet.
Well, I guess we're gonna look it up really quick.
That's
I've
fine.
never heard this one
That's
before.
perfectly
so
fine.
we
Oh
will see.
wow, you
There
haven't
are
heard
more
something.
women to men.
There are statistically there's a
5
ratio
to
of
1.
It might not be 5. Last time I checked, it was
last,
5.
Last time
5 to 1.
I checked, it was a 55 to 45 rate. It was
Now you know
55%
you
women
fucking
and
lying.
45%.
No, sir.
No, it says right there 106 male births for every 100 female
so-
births.
Damn, okay.
So it's about 53%,
Okay.
53 and
Okay.
47%.
So I stand corrected. I
So
apologize.
yeah, you're very fucking wrong.
Well,
It's
you see,
you're
you
so
see, now
wrong.
you're reaching. You're doing too much because
No,
I
but
literally,
no. I just want
said
you to
I
revert back.
apologize.
Yeah,
I
just
literally
revert
said
back.
I apologize and
Thank
I was
you.
wrong. So don't
Thank
say I'm doing too fucking much. But I just apologize.
As long as
See,
you revert
you
back.
ready to be on 10 with somebody and I'm not the one. We finna be on
Look.
10 together. Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
happy I was right. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
perfectly fine, but I will tell you when I'm wrong.
Somebody give
But
him his
regardless,
full point.
at the end of the day, there are more women to men. So
By 3%, ma'am.
it doesn't matter percentages or not. That's semantics at this point. That is semantics. At this point, there are still more women to men,
There's
meaning
more
that
titties.
women have less opportunities to fuck than men do. But men want to use this. I have
A
to
lot
work.
of
I have
good
to work
women,
that
but
much.
not a lot of
I have
good
to.
men.
I have to work that much harder.
And so I would love to peel the
Stop it.
layer back and
Grow
bring that
up. Grow up.
Here, hold
Yeah.
on. I'm gonna peel the layer back on that. And that's something I talk about all the time on this show. There are more good women than there are good men, and the reason
Thank
is,
you.
and the reason why though, but hold on, there are a lot of good men, but they just don't make enough money. Like maybe they're a blue collar worker, like
But we
maybe
over here getting
like
on the
hold on, don't interrupt. Like maybe they're an electrician or they're an HVAC worker or they're a plumber or something like that, but they're not respected for those jobs, or maybe the women don't want to be with the guy who has those jobs. But in reality, those are good men. But y'all usually want a guy who makes more money because y'all are usually hypergamous.
I actually typically don't even get into
Once again, it's really
income.
bad if you're not looking for the guy with more money,
Yeah.
guys. I'm being honest with y'all.
I mean, I've done dated more
But
money,
why not
and
grow
they
with
can be
someone?
a-holes and got money.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
And-
because it's all about discernment. Once again, if we don't have males in our life to help us pick men, there's like
Mhm.
y'all are fucked. Like y'all don't
No, we're
understand
not.
that y'all mostly have no men in your lives that care about you and really
well-
care about your future. Because if you had people in your life that were men, that were brothers, that were fathers, that really gave a fuck about you getting married, they would be helping you discern.
Yeah.
Because guys are fuck boys today. Guys be buying Gucci and all this stupid shit.
They
And if I have 4 sisters, okay, if one of my 4 sisters had a guy come in and he was dressed down in Gucci or anything, I would instantly say, sis, he ain't it. This
brothers
guy's a
would-
fucking idiot. He probably used credit to buy all that stupid stuff. Like,
Yeah.
walk away. But
That's a bad-
most
Or it's
women
fake.
do not have, yes, or it's fake. Most women do not have guys like that in their life. And I'll tell y'all why. Most guys will lie to y'all to get sex. Even the guys that are your friends. Guys who are your beta orbiters, they'll sit there and act like they're your friend the whole time. They're just
They
waiting
wanna-
for a chance to hit.
Uh-huh.
Waiting for a chance. It's very rare to have people like Sir Hale here who coaches women. Guys like me. I do this show, ladies, because I see myself as a brother, an uncle, a father figure to ladies. I have 4 sisters, nothing but friends that are women. I have a daughter. I have a girlfriend. I'm very much I love helping women. This is all I
Yeah.
care about.
Yeah.
And like if y'all know the truth and if y'all know how to discern by me telling you how to do it, then y'all can pick
Yeah.
better men. Go ahead.
So I'm one of 6. I'm the only girl.
Yeah.
I'm right in the middle. Have 5 brothers that love, adore, and respect the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was not around like what I needed my father to be around. And I've dealt with that as an adult woman. We have a great adult friendship relationship, and that's about what it's going to be with my dad. But my brothers were always there for me. But my brothers also allowed me to make my mistakes by my own. That's why, like, I let my ex-fiance back in my life again after knowing that he was cheating on me in the first place and, like, all this. And, like, but this is my high school sweetheart. This is the person I started my life out with, like, 18, man. And then, like, here I am at 26, and this happened literally last year, like, a month and everything. Like, for real, like, it
It's
sucks.
like a start over.
It is, and it's just like,
That's a fun
how
part.
do I respect men like that, you know?
Yeah, no,
And then, like-
I'm even lost on this one, bro. Could you like help out on this one? Because I don't even know like what you should do whenever you've done everything right for the wrong guy for fucking a decade
And
almost.
one
Oh,
Like,
right? And then
Jesus
you've got your
Christ.
brothers there that are just like,
yeah,
oh,
I would think they would like fucking kind of stand up for you in some way, you know, or something.
in a way
I don't
they
know.
did, but at the same time, like, there's so much they can do, you know, before it's assault.
Well, yeah. Oh, I think just honesty is like a really big deal. Like you being able to be honest with your brothers about everything. And like the problem is that there's a lot of shit guys in the world today, and like you want to sit there and try to do like what he's saying, you know, trying to be there for them and everything, but it's really hard if he's the type of guy that's just not what he wants.
Right.
And so like I think a lot of guys are emasculated today because they can't make enough money. Like guys want to be the provider really bad, because if you look back for 300,000 years when we were animals, women died without a man to protect them in the wild and shit.
Yep,
Like it was
cavemen.
like literally the reason why y'all are hypergamous, like it's not a bad thing. I'm not offended by hypergamy at all. I think it's the best thing ever, because if y'all don't do that back in the day, back in the day, you stop being rude.
I'm not talking. I'm not
She was
interrupting.
just giggling.
I'm just reacting because I I'm gonna react, but I'm gonna not say nothing because I'm being respectful.
I don't know. You're a little drunk, but guys,
I'm really not actually.
but no. But because of that, like y'all needed protection because you had to be prepared to have a baby at any point. If y'all had a baby, it was a death. It was a
But
death
what if you
sentence
can't have
for
babies?
both of you. For both of y'all, if you had it from the wrong guy or you didn't have protection. I'm just saying the reason why guys want to be providers so bad. I'm explaining to you why it's a big deal. So the reason why he was probably being a shitty guy, in my opinion, I think a lot of guys are shitty. Usually because of parents, like how your upbringing is, but it's also sometimes because guys are extremely emasculated when they can't make enough money to fully support the household and stuff, like to fully be a real man.
But what
like,
if
it's
he
not the
found
same.
out I
What if
couldn't
he-
have kids?
Hmm?
What if you found out I couldn't have kids?
Maybe that drove him
super
crazy. I don't
fucked.
know. I don't know how I would feel about that. I definitely think guys would care. I don't know.
Sometimes people go through stuff you don't know about.
Mhm.
So, as a guy, like again, I was broke for a long time. I didn't really just come into any money until I was like 30, but I had been working hard. Sometimes young men go through stuff, and with the pressure of having to be a certain type of man, you got to be successful
And they're
by
not vocal
25.
about it,
You know what I
too.
mean, right?
Uh-uh.
So the ability to go get mental help when you're going through stuff because we shoulder a lot. Sometimes young men who don't know how to handle pressure, we turn to an outlet that gives us some peace at the moment. And you don't realize what it's turning you into until somebody that you care about looks at you and says, you've changed on me. So like when it comes to young men, I try not to be overly critical because stuff happens and a lot of guys don't know how to deal with life. So I'll give you guys a real truth.
Mhm.
So I'm successful. I was 30 like 30 years old. I just turned 30 and I just got this big house, moved to Frisco. I'm living the life, corporate life. And because I got so much pressure from family, from friends, from relationship, podcasting, people didn't notice, but I started drinking. Right, I started drinking. My thing was Hennessy. That was my thing, and I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell anybody about this. And when I thought about the fact that I'm suffering and I can't talk to anybody about this because I got to keep up this corporate image. I got to make sure I'm a provider. I'm a good dad. I'm a good, so on and so forth. It made me turn to something to cope. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it was a problem until I realized it's a problem. And that's at 30. That's not at 27. So I'm saying sometimes young men go through stuff,
But
and
this
we
has
need
been
people
going
to
on
understand.
for like years.
Yes.
No. So I'm not saying that it's not a problem. I'm just saying that at the core of any addiction, there is something there, and it's not your job to fix that. He has to go get help. But
Yeah.
Okay.
at the
you have
core
to
of
walk
that,
away. Yeah.
You
Because,
gotta
like,
acknowledge that there's a problem.
That's what I
there.
did. I had to walk
Yeah.
away. But like you're watching somebody that you love, like
Destroy themselves.
just
Yeah.
exactly, and it's like, what the fuck do I do at this? And
At
what did I
26
do wrong?
at 26, that you didn't do anything wrong. You were growing. 20s is for growing and learning.
Like I
That's-
found out about my cancer back in 2019, but I'd been dealing with it since like we had first moved out, and like we lost 3 babies together. Like
Oh yeah, that's bad.
Damn.
oh, so that's
sorry.
what you both dealt with.
yeah, together,
Oh, yeah.
and
Did you
like
see what I'm saying? So,
And- and-
did you get therapy for that?
no.
You
And
see
it
what I'm
might be
saying?
a trigger for him too. Like now.
And
he
then
doesn't know
he
how
ended
to
up
say
getting a
it.
girl pregnant that he was cheating on me with.
yeah.
And then
Yeah,
he
it's kinda
told me
hard to do
that he
anything
chose
after that.
her over me because she could actually have his kids,
Yep.
and I can't.
That stings.
And
Okay.
you didn't
Yeah,
hold on.
no.
You didn't get therapy for this.
I haven't.
You need to go to the
So,
doctor.
so let me
Yeah,
tell you what. Let me tell you what
definitely.
happens when guys deal with pain. Sometimes we go do something stupid, right? And so sometimes you go get a girl. You're just trying to cope. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't. It's wrong to do somebody like that.
Yeah.
But everybody has their method. Even yourself. Even though you probably are outgoing and fun, I guarantee you probably spend nights crying by yourself sometimes as you deal with pain, right?
All the time.
Right. Exactly. So I'm saying everybody has, whenever you see somebody who's dealing with an addiction or they switch up, a switch never just occurs. There is some pain there that's unaddressed. And then the drugs or the sex or the all that's just a coping mechanism of something deeper. So we got to give each other grace, guys. And I say this because me coming up, I didn't have anybody telling me I don't have to be there at 26. I'm 26, right? And but you got to be grown because you're on your own now, and it's on you. You're 18. You'll make your own decisions, and you still trying to figure all this out. So everybody, when they're dealing with pain, everybody deals with it differently. So we got to give each other a measure of grace. Now, it doesn't mean you have to stick in there and be there because you can't let their addiction destroy you. But we can give a little bit of understanding and encourage them to go get the help that they need.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Yeah. Let me check out those super chats really quick before we go back. $2 from Dr. Matt. Has a man ever given you a marriage proposal? Start with you.
Yes.
Yes. Was it that guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No. Why didn't you say yes?
Because
He's
the
a simp?
situation
He's a
was
beta?
no
Loser.
You know what? You really
For
want
her,
to see
probably.
after this? You want to see me? We fighting after this. I promise you. No,
Yes,
but
protect me.
No, it was actually my son's father, and during my pregnancy, it was really bad. It was horrible, and it just kind of came.
Was
to
it
that
like
point.
a sorry proposal? Like, I'm sorry I suck proposal?
No, it was like a. I lived with him and his family. He did his fuck shit and then left for the military. And then while he was
Oh, it was
there,
the
he had
military.
nobody else to talk to. So now he's like writing me notes, like, trying to telling me all the stuff that I wanted to hear a long time ago, but I didn't want to hear it no more. So I was just like, I'm
Mentally
good,
checked out.
And then at that point, it was like, boom. And then honestly, all hell broke loose. But that's what that
Donnie,
was.
we gotta get a fucking
I've got
sound
it.
for like that's an army sound or like a trumpet or something
Oh.
because like there's so many girls that do like the marriage army thing. We gotta
No, this
start
was
memeing
after.
it.
It was after though.
But
It was
I'm
after
just
that.
bringing
Yeah,
up how like ironic because
Definitely.
it's a meme that like every time like somebody's in the army they gotta get married
gotta get
because
married.
you gotta get out of barracks like you don't want to be stuck in the barracks.
They want
You
the
need
house.
somewhere to
Also,
go.
Yeah,
hold
for
on.
real.
Y'all get extra money for
Yeah,
housing.
yeah.
Yes.
Y'all get extra money for your
Yes.
spouse,
Yeah.
and then you can
That
add them.
part. I was
Yeah.
even like,
I
No.
know. I'm a
It's so
military
toxic.
brat. I know.
It's so toxic though because it encourages the worst marriages.
It
It's like
really does.
so toxic. Like the military is probably a big reason why there's a divorce rate at 50% right now.
Honestly, I'm
Probably
proud
a
of
lot
both
of
of my
it.
We want
brothers.
to give
Some women actually just want to get out of the situation.
salutations and respect to the people who have served. So I want to throw that there as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
my
got a lot of
brothers,
friends.
my brothers both
A lot of
served.
friends.
Love them to pieces. They both married their high school sweethearts.
Oh, that's good though.
Love
yeah.
it. They almost both divorced both of their high school sweethearts.
Oh.
Still ended up with them.
I got. Wait, how many brothers did you say you have?
A 5.
5. I gotta ask this really quick. How are they doing in relationships? That bad?
So my family is weird. My dad's on wife number 4.
Okay.
My dad's third wife. Yeah, my dad's third wife is my adopted mother, even though my dad's first wife is my birth mom.
Okay.
Damn, who's your dad? Ric Flair? Shit. God damn, shit.
So my dad had 2 from his first marriage, which is my mom, which is me and my brother, and then 2 from his second marriage, which is my sister and her brother, which is my brother, but like we're not really all that close. My dad's third wife, she had 2 from her first marriage and 2 from her second.
Jesus.
But she
Damn,
had
I'm
all
so
boys.
fucking lost.
I know, dude.
Right?
No, fry.
It's
I'm
like,
trying to follow.
It's the whole Brady
Me
bunch,
too.
y'all. So
That's different than the Brady.
So
dude.
only one
It's
of
like Genghis Khan.
right? Only one of them is my full-blooded sibling, and
Wow.
the other ones are my steps. And I grew up with these boys for 15 years.
Oh.
Okay. No, I see
Now
a lot of
Dad's
guys
on
struggle.
wife number 4. So, but these boys still accept me in their life because their mom adopted me when I was.
What's the youngest brother? How old is he?
He is 20. Shit, he'll be 24. Oh
4?
my god. He'll be 24 in like 2 weeks.
Is he struggling in dating or not at all? He's either probably getting it or he's not.
So my younger brother is my dad's third wife's son. He's actually engaged to my sister.
He's either what?
Wait,
What? Hold on.
I
In the
just-
Alabama?
I was hoping it was gonna take a turn, but it did.
What just
I
happened?
didn't. Wait
Are
a
you
minute.
serious? Are you being
That's
dead
why
ass?
I was trying to explain like the
Who
whole family
remembers things like
situation.
This was the third cousin on my godmother's stepsister's
So-
aunt's.
My dad had 2 from his second marriage,
Another one.
which was another girl and boy. But
Another
they
one.
got, but those 2 were not raised with us. They were raised with their mom, so we
That's
didn't know
right.
them.
But they're still blood, though.
They're my blood.
Whoa.
Okay, so they're okay.
Oh, they're not each
So
other's.
they're
But
step.
they're steps. But I grew up with the step. She didn't grow up with the step. They met separately after my dad had already divorced their mom, and now. But he's still like my brother because his mom adopted me.
Guys, this is like a Reddit story that's like a fake one, but it's real.
Girl, you should
This is
write a
fucking
book.
crazy,
Write a
dude.
book. It'll sell.
This has to be like I'm about to go put this on True
And
Off
my
chest
dad
later.
is now on wife number 4.
Oh, what a G.
Hell yeah, he's
Yeah.
only 46.
Oh, I just had to ask that because that shit was
Wow.
fucking throwing me off, man. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, let me get back to you. I'm sorry. I'm so
Sorry.
sorry, guys. I had to ask that when she said she had that many brothers. $5, Mr. Worldwide. Thank you, bro. Tell a girl to put her taters away, respectfully.
Is that my taters? You don't like my taters?
Is that
You gotta have to deal with my taters. I'm sorry.
as long as they don't slip out because
They
we'll
not
get
slipping.
fucking kicked out off
The-
of YouTube.
The
if
chat
they-
wants
out?
to spin. The
Yeah.
chat
they're
wants
not
to
gonna
spin.
slip out.
Does the
They
chat
not
want to
slipping.
spin? Did
Yeah,
they
the
say
chat
that?
wants to
The chat-
spin.
Yeah, the chat wants to spin. You want to spin for them?
What does it spin?
Here you like stand up and spin.
Oh,
I
Give 'em a spin.
guess.
spin.
You talking about? I guess, girl, you came in here with them shits hanging out. You know damn well you want to
First
throw
of
them
all,
off.
first of all, they're lounging. Thank you.
They're
Lounging.
lounging.
It's called a lounge.
They just chilling.
It's a
Like
chill lounge.
Fucking socks
Here,
with
I'll
rocks
hold
in them,
your
hanging
hand.
nailed to a fucking
Yeah,
wall and
twirl
shit.
her. Twirl her.
Okay.
Okay,
wire,
chat.
the
Yeah,
wire.
all right, guys.
I
So,
gotta do a second twirl. Hold on.
all
you
right, chat. So, if y'all want to go get in her DMs, that's what you're getting.
Don't get in my DMs. I'm
$5 from Dr. Madigan. Thank you so much, man. Has a man that you've been with ever asked to meet your parents? That's a really good one. We'll start with you on this one. Has a man you've been with ever asked to meet your parents?
I didn't get serious until after high school when I lost my parents. So
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
yeah.
So sorry. Has a man that you've been with ever asked to meet your parents?
Yes.
Have you? Yeah, for sure. Y'all are both 26, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. What's the next one? $2 from Mr. Worldwide. Both of you guys are some old farts. 32 and 35 is not old, dude.
Old and successful, baby.
Yeah, dude.
That part.
Fuck y'all.
That part.
Yeah, dude. Fuck you, Bassett. You're just mad because you're young. $20 from Bassett, Mr. Worldwide again. Shout out to Sergio for the epic boot. Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh wow.
I'm
was
sorry. That
so
was probably a little.
Damn.
That was,
That was
really
probably a
mean.
little much.
That was
intense.
so mean.
Sorry.
I was like, dang, I got secondhand.
I don't have patience right now in my life. It's guys. I'm gonna be honest, guys. If I'm seeming more dickheadish, it's because I have zero patience in my life right now, guys. I'm having to work more than ever, and I'm not nice anymore. I'm sorry. What's the next one? Great Pillow Podcast. Question: does Red have kids? If so, how many? Oh, just answer it really quick. How many kids you got?
0.
Zero?
I can't have any.
Zero.
said
Yeah,
that.
yeah, guys. She had Great Pill. She had just talked about how she had tried to have 3 and it didn't work out. What was the next one? We got $2 from Savage. Did someone say toxic?
Who?
I
said
don't
toxic?
know what he was referring to.
Talking about Old Girl's Family.
Old Girl's Family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that is definitely some Jerry Springer shit. That's what these shows are for, guys. Dude, y'all are funny with the emojis. Next question I had, guys. How many dates do you think you need to go on before you'll consider it a dating? Like it's like real dating.
Damn, I actually never thought about that. Good
It's as soon
question.
as he gets the pussy.
Can we you know what?
That's when y'all are dating.
I swear this man wants to fight. I don't know why. I don't know why, but he wants to fight. No, I'm just kidding. Can we come back to me?
Yeah. How many dates before you consider it dating?
If I want to see you more than 3 times,
More
then
than
we're
3 times?
dating.
Yeah, I would say that's a good one too. Yeah. What do you think?
I would say like 5.
5?
Yeah.
You gotta be real special, guys.
Yeah, because I don't even like people like
Definitely.
that.
No.
So if I want to see you more than 3
Listen,
times,
you know, 'cause
we are
my
dating.
work-
Yeah, because you were saying that you don't even like waste your time on like the date, like just going to eat with
Yeah.
somebody, right?
Yeah,
so
I
it has to be
really
pretty
don't.
special if it makes it to 3.
Yeah,
Mhm.
my work
Um,
is crazy.
Yeah. I decline dates daily.
Well, yeah, I know how it is out
That-
here. There's a
that,
million
okay.
dudes be coming in.
I have a lot more responsibility than a lot of people my age. I actually take care of my brother. So
Oh, okay. How old is he?
15 now.
15?
16 now.
16 now.
Mhm.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be fun. He's probably about to be a bad boy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
No, you keeping him in line?
No, he's well disciplined.
Whoopita.
He's a good one.
Whoop it
A good
up.
child.
Okay. Why is no? I'll ask her really quick. Come sit down and I'll ask you this question. I just asked them really quick. How many dates do you need to go on before it's considered yard dating? What, like 5?
Okay.
2?
I
1?
actually have to like tell
Here.
you that I actually have to tell you we're dating. Like
But how many times do you think it usually takes? Like 3 dates, 4 dates, 5 dates, 1?
most of the times it's lasted like maybe 2 or 3 for
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I also at the same time like
Why are you playing so hard to get?
it's been a little bit
I'm
since
not
I've been on
playing
dates.
nothing.
Raja, you said 5. What the
Yeah, I
fuck?
said 5.
No.
You have to realize
I know
bartend.
after date 1
I
if I want to
For
see
hell.
somebody
I've done
again.
bar-
I do bartend
How
That's
too.
what
many
I'm
dates
saying,
do you
like,
think
I'm so
before
tired
like
of
it's
niggas.
dating?
That's why
I don't believe in dating until after marriage.
Ooh.
How you get married then?
I'll answer. So
Yeah.
you develop friendships.
Ooh,
I think that's the missing element for so
yes.
many people. Y'all are dating and wasting time
Mhm.
having sex. No, develop friendship.
Yes.
Friendship is where you get a chance to see who a person really is.
Yep.
You don't go on dates with your
And then
friends.
no, so listen. So and then after you date, you move that and it becomes serious. Now you start courting. After courting, you get married. After marriage, you start dating the person you marry.
So
This
you don't
is
go-
great
you
if
don't
you're
go
the
on-
type
you
of
don't have
people
friend dates.
that don't
Oh
like
my gosh.
I
aren't
don't.
messed up
I got
too
friends.
much. That's definitely good.
I have friend dates.
I'm like in that mindset now. I know I'm young, but life matures you faster.
What's her name used to say? She used to say, in your season, whenever you're like chilling and like you don't need anything, like you waiting for the right one to kind of come.
So
I
but
wouldn't say white.
before we move on, like so now I'm gonna sound like an old fart. So
Yeah. He needs
forget
to.
you. So check this out. So when we was coming up, like we used to like girls. Like we used to call it going together. I don't know if y'all old enough to know
I
that. So,
know what
yeah.
that is.
Yeah, so we said so what would
Go
happen though is we
Real
wasn't
bad.
dating, we wasn't going no place. We was outside. We was
Mhm.
going to the library.
Playing.
We had no money, but we got a chance to know
Kicking
each
it on
other.
the porch.
And then based off of that knowledge, I'm like, you know what, this person is something serious. I think the reason why some of the people are failing at dating today is because you fell in love with somebody's representation
Yep.
of what they thought you want them to be,
Yeah.
right? Instead of seeing them for who they really are.
Thank you.
And I think that's what's wrong with dating.
Moving too
There's
fast.
no friendships.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Everybody be moving super
I think
fast,
women
guys.
date for the potential that they see, man, and we need to date them for
No, I
who
want
they
my
are.
Well, what
I
is this?
have
Is,
fun
is,
with
is
my
like
friend.
women like the mystery a lot. So like, what happens is you
Fuck
might
no.
meet a guy that maybe he's like I don't know. He's that guy for some. You really are turned on by him. Sometimes you don't want to ask the questions that you really need to ask. Like, where do you work? How's your savings? Like. We're scared to ask these questions that we really need to know
Do you want
because you'll
kids?
destroy your fantasy. Like
I
a lot of
asked
women
that.
like the fantasy, and they're like, "Why would I fuck up the fantasy and ask
So
these
do a
questions?"
lot of men though.
What do you mean?
Like
Which
a
one?
lot of men like that fantasy too, of like not knowing. Like I've been. Oh
Oh
my
yeah, what like
God!
knowing
I've
like
dealt
what?
with so many
I want
men
to
like
know
that I've
I'm
tried
nosy.
to date like
Absolutely.
since like my ex fiance, right? And I had one guy. So yeah, his brother, like it was a whole thing, suicide. His brother lived with him. Like I understand he's dealing with his like demons, but he does not need to like take his demons out on me, if that makes sense. And so like some nights he'd like come home drunk and like snap on me. And I'm just spending the night like trying to be cute, making dinner, and now I'm fighting for my
Girl,
fucking
leave.
life. So it's just like exactly.
No,
But
leave
then,
the house. I'm not saying just leave. but
no,
leave the
I
house.
left. Like no, I was like just started like dating this guy.
Mhm.
I'm over cooking dinner for him, and he came home drunk
That's
and
where you
snapped.
Up. You're not supposed to be cooking for me. You just met, sweetheart.
Yeah.
That's
No,
Oh,
I
no.
knew this
No,
man,
ma'am.
but I knew this man. Like
Not-
we had been friends, so like
Yeah.
I was like, let's see what this could be more. Like that's what I do. Like a lot of people think I'm a hoe because like I fuck around with a lot of people. No, I fuck around with a lot of people that I know because like these are people that like I've matched with. Like. But like, yep, I know I'm a hoe. I love it. Like, straight up.
Hey, I
But,
know
like,
honesty is
mutual.
everything though. As long as you own it, like if there's
Sweetheart.
like at least you fucking own it. Like a lot of girls will sit there and beat around the fucking bush and lie about it and try to hide that shit, and we're gonna find out either way.
So,
So,
like,
you might as well be fucking
Exactly. And like, I'm
Like-
friends with a lot of men. I always have been. I've grew up with men. Like,
Yeah.
I do not get along with females well. Females do not like me. They are very
honest.
intimidated
Women, don't
by
say
me.
females. It's so rude.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just kidding. Sometimes the internet be fucking mad about that
That's a
shit.
trauma response.
and so
Anytime
like,
anytime a
Yeah.
woman says, I don't get along with other women.
Oh,
Women
yeah.
That's
Don't
just a
say it
problem.
like that. Yeah.
women don't like me though. And it's just
So it's
because
not
I'm
you,
very
it's
straightforward and women don't.
It's very masculine traits. I gotta
It's
say.
not me.
Exactly.
you.
I'm very. I come off very masculine. I'm like the Steve Harvey's like, or Steve Harvey's like, fucking act like a lady, think like a man. Like,
Oh no.
No.
A lot of people say I'm a serious person.
No.
You know, like
Well, I will say though, I like to be honest, so I'm going to be honest with you. All that stuff is going to make it really hard for you to ever have a real relationship. Now, if you don't want to get married, then that's not a big deal.
at this point, I don't think I am.
Yeah.
Like,
So honestly, like I would say, kind of do you then
yeah,
because
it depends on what you want out of life.
It's all about goals. Yeah. Like the big thing is like if a woman wants marriage or they want certain things, I'll give you all the fucking. I'll tell you everything that I think that you should do to try to make it happen. But if you don't want it, like there's no
That's
point.
why I didn't
Like-
agree with like your whole blue collar thing. Like I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. You
I
might be the
fucked
type
around
where
with men that and women that have had money. Like and people that haven't. It
Yeah.
just depends on their character.
Yeah, if you have no future goals like that, then I don't think it would matter
and
at
I
all.
don't want marriage, like
So you don't want to be married?
not anymore.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well-
He ruined like my whole. I don't know. It's
You
and
might
it-
revisit.
it-
You might
and-
revisit
Yeah, it's
later.
also been like a year, so like it's fresh and
So
like
I give you some time, yeah.
And
Don't
you
ever
still
let
have
that
to
stop
cope
your
through that,
future.
and
I'm
speak
still
to
at the
somebody.
point where
Well,
it's
well,
like,
take his advice
well,
and go to therapy. Like I'm
Mhm.
like we're big about that too. Like if a woman has
Therapy
issues, you
is-
need to go
yeah,
to
I
therapy.
haven't been to
1000%.
therapy since all that happened, and it's been a lot that happened with him.
And like
So,
and like you might peel some layers back when you're in there and realize why you do some of the things you do. And like I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like having a lot of sex and stuff like that, it's just gonna end up hurting in the end. Like, and I'm not saying that like
it kind of takes apart
because
from
you might
each
not.
time.
Yeah. It's not. I'm not saying it's gonna ruin relationships or anything like that. Because after so many, like it's all the
even
same.
One
It's
of
kind of
my
all the
best
same. after
friends
that.
pulled me aside, and he was like, "Savannah, like I understand you're trying to fill a void
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's there, but like that's not gonna help." He's
Yeah.
like, "You're gonna
Mhm.
feel shittier like
Yeah.
in the end."
Yeah. So like the best thing though is like really be patient because there are tons of guys out here that are really good men. Like I would say they're
Yeah.
like really solid guys. And if you're saying you really don't care about income and all this stuff, and you really don't have like standards like some of these other women stuff, fuck, you're in a better position
I
than
just
most
care
women,
about
honestly.
character, you know.
I come
like,
across
who
good
you
men,
are as a
but
person.
they lack in like other areas.
Yes,
if that makes sense. Like
yeah.
consistency, like
And I like to say, guys, there's high value men and there's high quality men.
Yeah.
And they're two completely different things. Now, is there a guy that can be both? You can definitely find a unicorn and he's both.
unicorn.
But
I
no,
would love that.
but
Yeah.
but he will be high value. Maybe he's valuable, like all the girls want him, but he's also such a quality man, he wouldn't even cheat or he'll never even exercise those options
Yeah.
and stuff. But
Okay.
I think that is rare. I will tell you right now, that is very rare because most of the valuable guys that all the girls are chasing after, most of them they can't keep their dick in
I
their
feel
pants.
like
They're
that's
gonna
why
fuck
I'm
them.
not
Have
chasing
that.
anymore.
Huh?
I feel like that's why I'm not chasing anymore. I'm just
Yeah,
letting it come to me.
Well, like
you
that's
know?
a good thing not to chase, but I will say that women need to go like so. Back in the day, women would like
Yes.
drop the handkerchief, like if we want to like look back into history,
Yeah, it's like
there was
cat
clues.
mouse.
There was clues that women would do to
Yeah.
get a guy to understand. Like if we go back to like junior high and high school, it's like you didn't even ask the girl to go to the movies unless you already knew y'all had a crush on each other. Like
Mhm.
whereas today, a girl
Check
will
the
go on.
box.
Yeah, but today a girl will go on a date just to get a meal or just to waste some time
Yeah,
or just to
no.
like have an interaction with somebody. You know, like
Yeah.
whereas like used to, you only even went on a date with somebody if you were fucking down with
If you're
them.
courting,
Like you
it
liked
was
them,
a
you know,
courting
like you.
process,
Yeah.
It's men that offer to do things for me just because I'm pretty, and I'm just like, I don't
Yeah,
want
there's a
you to
million
do it
simps.
because I can do it for myself.
thank
I
you.
already
Mine
buy
is-
myself flowers. I already get my nails done and stuff. So it's like, yeah, you offering, but I don't have interest in you, so I don't allow them.
Yeah, and like so, this is a big thing that's always brought up. Is
She's
oh yeah,
she's
go
a
ahead.
minority.
Yeah, you're a minority because most women
I'm
do
gonna let
kind
you
of care
treat me
about
how
those
you.
things.
I'm gonna treat you how you try to treat me.
No, you know
Yeah.
what? When
It
you
should
want
be
something,
equal.
you have to treat yourself how you want.
No, I'm saying
first.
like if a man tries to think like if he approaches me on some material, I'm gonna do this for you, do this for you, do this for you. You
Yeah.
came at me wrong already.
Yeah.
So I'm
yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
let
he's
you.
a
I'm gonna
simp.
let you have it.
Oh,
You
God.
feel me? I'm gonna let you have it. I didn't ask for that.
Yeah, he's
we
a
didn't.
simp.
We didn't get to that point to where it's like, you know, I should be in your thought process for you to even be
Yeah.
offering me. Oh, you know, and I appreciate it most.
I know,
definitely.
and I have friends
But
that
it's
walk
like,
men
no, like,
down, but
So-
it's
if
just
you don't
not
talk
in
to
me.
me first
Mm-hmm.
and try to see me real quick first before you just try to treat me like another check, like tick off your to-do list.
Yeah.
I promise you, I will allow you to treat me how you think. Whatever it is, I'm
Yeah.
gonna let you, because you losing at the end of the day.
No,
I didn't want it.
I'll tell y'all why y'all don't like that because you instantly know you have a little animal instinct to instantly know that guy's a fucking simp if he's giving you
Mhm.
something
Yep.
without you giving him anything
Without
first.
like,
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that
and
happens,
here,
though.
here, I know. There's a billion simps out. I know. Trust me. I literally have to teach men all day long to stop simping. I know about the simpdemic.
it's like
I
they
know a
throw
lot
it.
about it. Okay?
It's not always
I-
bad.
I know
Simping
about
is
it,
Not
bad.
always bad.
No,
It's
no.
not bad.
I'll
It's
explain. No,
simping
let me
right.
When I
explain.
like you.
Let me explain to you.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
He
Hold on.
said
Hold on.
exactly.
Hold on. I'm about to break it down for y'all. Look, simping is an unequal exchange of value. So if he's giving you something because y'all are being equal, then that's one thing. Or if you like the guy, but also I got to ask really quick: is the guy supposed to chase the girl, or the girl chase the guy?
The guy chased the girl.
The guy's supposed to chase the girls. The guy's supposed to chase the girl. The girl should
Yes,
chase.
the guy's supposed to chase
Which
the
one?
girl.
I think both.
She's
It makes
she's
it
smart.
sexier that way.
So well, like,
Kinda
well, y'all
It
can
makes
say
it
that,
sexier
but
way.
that is a
It's
lie.
So much better.
Y'all can say that y'all like being chased, but
so much
that's
better.
you being fooled by
I
feminism
wanna
and
chase
society.
you
Here,
too.
hold on.
No.
Let me
I'm
finish.
sorry.
But no, y'all want to be chased, and the guys that y'all truly like are the guys that y'all are pursuing actually. And I can break it down. Why? Because in reality, men are the valuable thing. Men are the prize. In reality, men are the
Both
thing
are
that
the
everybody
prize.
wants. No, y'all aren't, and I'll explain to you why.
No, not really.
No, I'll explain to you why. If there's an island of 100 men and 1 woman, and an island with 100 women and 1 man, which one is going to reproduce faster?
The woman.
Which one's going to have more children in 1 year?
The
No, I
woman.
understand in that perspective.
The
No,
woman
no,
with
no, no. I
the one with
got
100 women and 1 man.
No, I got 3 different steelmans for this. Okay, so the one with the 100 women and the 1 man, they're gonna produce more. So 1 guy produces more life than 1 woman does. So because hold on, and then also when if we look at it, can society run?
Yeah.
Can society run with masculine? Like which one is desire? Which one is needed, masculine or feminine?
Yeah, for the
We
work and
need
stuff
masculine.
Like that.
A lot of women are
Need
super
feminine.
masculine today because we need masculinity. It's a necessity. What was my third steelman, Donnie? I can't even remember the third one. Fuck. I can't remember like the third one, but there's usually 3 points that I usually say of like why, like, oh yeah, fuck, no, I really can't remember.
But that's the thing.
It's over my head. Chat, y'all know my steel man. Tell me which one was my third one of why guys are the prize. I can't remember.
Men have all these things that you say, but at the end of the day, nothing happens without a woman.
Oh, the man puts the ring on the finger, guys. The man is the one who makes it a relationship.
Push your baby out.
Because y'all can fuck as many guys as y'all want, but y'all don't get to decide the relationship. Like y'all are the gatekeepers of sex, but men are the gatekeepers of relationships.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You cannot be in a relationship with a guy unless he makes a relationship.
Yeah,
And you can give sex to guys.
I promise you, I can control you if whether or not you make.
If he's a simp or a loser.
No, it's not. It's how I carry myself. The beauty of a woman is being the neck, not the head. Women allow the men to be the head, but women are the neck. At the end of the day, you cannot move your head without your neck. Yeah. So I'm gonna let you feel like you're in control. I'm gonna let you feel. I'm gonna act accordingly to what I know you require in a woman. That is the beauty of a woman. I can control what relationship I want to or don't want to get into.
Who puts a ring on your finger?
I carry myself that way. Why? Because I carried myself in a way to appeal to you, to make you want to put a ring on my finger.
Yeah, but the bottom line is that. But what did you have to do though? You had to act a certain way though.
That's the beauty of it. I'm letting you feel like
you had
you're
to
in
act a
control.
certain way to get the ring from
I'm
me.
letting you feel like you're in control.
You're not letting me feel like. Hold on. You're not letting me feel like I'm in control. I am in control because you acted a whole different way just to get the ring from me. I am in control.
So it's about us controlling our future, so we know how to go get it.
So let me tell you a real truth. When you get with a grown man can look through manipulation. What you're speaking on is manipulation, whether you mean to or not. A grown man who has gone through life, like he can see through that. And in your mind, you'd be like, I'm cute. I can put it on him. I got my feminine ways, and you think that that's enough for that guy. A real man, because he done seen it before. It's the reason why he's successful and he's stable. It's because he's seen that. So you won't be able to take that same methodology for a man like that. You will have to acquiesce to him. Now, you said you're the neck. The neck doesn't contain the brain. The head does. That man is in control.
That's fine, but if you paralyze your neck, your head isn't going anywhere, regardless of what triggers and pulses that your brain, your nerves sending from your brain to your body. If your neck is fucked up, it ain't going nowhere. And that's what I'm saying. It's not about.
We're taking this analogy far.
No, it's not. I'm just saying it's not about a manipulation. It's about I choose to let you see what side of me I want you to see. It's not manipulating. It's I'm choosing whether or not I'm even allowing you to be interested in me. I'm not trying to manipulate you. What I'm saying is if I don't see myself with you, I'm not going to show you the woman side of me. Yeah. I'm not going to show you the wife. Yeah. I'm going to show you a party female. But if I see a man, a grown-ass man that I feel is deserving of that, then I show him my wife. I show him the me that is appealing to him because that is what I want as well. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to manipulate anybody.
I got a question.
It's about everybody deserves what they deserve.
Yeah. People get different versions of you.
And if you a man, then that's when you're going to see the side of me that I feel it necessary to even make the efforts to show you something. That is the only thing that's the only way you're going to even get that from me because you have to be a man.
I can understand what you're saying. I think that it sounds good, but in reality, what you're saying...
That is reality.
16 years? How many years you got?
What? Marriage?
16 years.
I'm not married.
Exactly. So I'm telling you how to
talk
say
to your wife. Ask your... No, not like... I'm not saying that
so, no, just hear what I'm saying. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to... It's a lot of us, we think... Just hear me. Just hear me. Is a lot of us, we think we know, we don't really know because you ain't done it. So you got to get around somebody who actually know what they're talking about. Because I thought that being a dude was you walk in the house and you put the law down and this is what you do. That's not really what being a man is.
It's not.
But this is what I'm telling you. This is something. So we think we know something going into it until you actually get in there and you actually do it. So I'm telling you, if you want a man, don't have it in your mind. I'm going to show him the side. Because a lot of times you don't have the insight to know you're with the right guy. Right. So this is why so many women spend their time giving the right stuff to the wrong man, because you don't even have the perspective to know who he is. What you do is look at that man's discipline. And there's going to be something about that man's discipline, the way he conducts himself, that's going to naturally evoke something in you to want to submit and follow what that guy does.
Thank you. That's exactly, we've seen the same thing.
But listen, no, we're not. So it's him, he's taking control, and you want to acquiesce and be a part of what he's already doing.
It is a push and pull, though.
See, I think we grew up with like Family Matters and Step by Step, all these love shows where we saw the guy really approaching a girl.
True.
When you're with a man, there's going to be something in you where you feel the need to compete for him. So let me give you some real stuff. So you with the dude who's out on his business. Yes. There's a certain way you got to dress with the real man.
Yes.
Now you be cute all you want to, but when you with the man, the way that you dress, the way that you talk, the way that you speak, the way that you look, the way that you talk, the way that you conduct money, your workout habits, your eating patterns, everything changes because you're with the man who demands a lot out of himself.
Exactly.
And he demands more out of you. So he's not going to have time waiting for you to make him feel some kind of way because he's moving. It's going to be about you jumping on board to what he's doing.
So, question: before you got married, you never had sex with a female that you?
Me and my wife were versus when we met.
Oh my gosh, this is a horrible conversation. God damn it! Can I ask somebody that was
in 16 years?
Okay, but see, then I can't ask you that because I like. See, the thing is, I can come from a place of I'm trying to have a like relatability towards you, but I guess I can't really expect a relatability from you because you just said it. You haven't been in that situation. I have been in situations. Yes, I have not been married ever, but can I say that I have dealt with, again, like I said earlier, the whole accidental relationships thing that has happened, and I say that to a fault. I also say that with admiration, because not a lot of females can say that they can carry themselves or have had as many situations that I can say a lot of females don't have. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that, and it humbles me to an extent because I see the difference, especially doing what I do in the environment that I'm in. I see how men will typically see me and be like, oh, she's a bartender. Oh, she works in a club. Oh, just write me off immediately, you know? And so, yeah, they're not going to show me the side to them that they would show a female that they take seriously. It goes both ways. It's just I'm the only one verbalizing it at this point. Because a man will not do everything for his wife or a female that he sees as his wife that he would do for a female that he doesn't. Same thing as with a woman. We will not do everything for a man that we just fuck as opposed to a man that we see as our husband. Yeah. In both situations, we both have to go through a trial. It is a push and pull. It's not just about, oh, well, a man doesn't have time to see and wait for you to decide whether or not. Okay, but females, it's literally the same thing.
Yeah, I would just argue most guys don't, like, if I, like, because I've been in exactly what you're saying. Like, there's certain girls that maybe I had on a rotation and I was sleeping with them, but I didn't like certain things about them, so I wasn't going to make them into a relationship, okay?
Thank you.
But the thing is, though, they never get the relationship. Like, they're never even into that position, though.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
But what you're saying is that you'll be in a relationship with a guy and you won't give them certain things. But what I'm saying is, like, you shouldn't even have sex with the guy.
No, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is when I do, and I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
When I do end up in those situations, it's because God damn. I'm sorry.
Damn.
It's because of okay, we're good. So yeah, it's because of like.
Can I ask you a question?
Do you
mind if I ask you?
Yeah, go for it.
So, do you want to be married?
No.
Yeah.
So when do you want to be married?
When?
Yeah, a year. So you're 26 now?
You said I want to be married in a year?
No, I'm asking you. So you're 26 now. So
yes.
If you put an age, at what age do you want to be married?
I don't know. I don't have an age.
Okay, so you should. So this is what I'm saying. So
I don't feel like I should.
You should.
No, I don't want to. There's
a
reason why I say I don't want to. Honestly, there's a genuine reason why I say I don't want to.
Well, so I'll tell you this. So as you're an attractive lady, right? So if you want to be married, you have to start taking the steps now to get there, right?
Yeah.
So 26 is the age where you have enough youth and you got enough experience to know I can make a firm decision on somebody I'm going to be married to. But as you get older, you go through more relationships, more sex. If you have more children, you're becoming harder to be with because life is hard on you. And the beauty of being young and limiting your experiences is you're moldable. And I don't mean this from a place.
That's naivety.
But just hear no. So here's what I'm saying. So moldable is is you're able to hear something and you don't think you heard it all. Like you ain't seen it all. You don't know the answer. A lot of women, y'all get so hard and can't nobody tell you anything because you done seen it all. You done seen these kind of dudes. You done been there and you done that. And what happens is for decent dudes, we gotta peel through all of those layers. We gotta peel through all of that trauma, all of that to finally get a good woman. And that's if you don't destroy our masculinity. That's
He's
if
right.
you don't break the
don't strip
marriage.
them
That's
down.
if you don't divorce us before. So here's what I'm saying. So just take from me as somebody, like, I genuinely want to see you happy. I genuinely, like, I want to, in 2 years from now, I want to see you at the mall with your husband having a good time.
What if am I happy now?
So I'm talking about with somebody. So my thing is, if you want to be a wife now, your mentality has produced whatever outcome you have right now.
You reap what you sow.
Like, so whatever you've done to this point right now, your decisions have led up to this. And so if you want to be a wife, there's got to be some changes that you have to make. And because the clock is ticking against you. Now, you could find somebody in your 30s or 40s. But if you look at the numbers statistically, the options for you go down as you get older. So
I'm not looking to be a wife.
But I'm saying, if you're going to be a wife, you got to be intentional about it.
Yeah, because he asked you originally. He said, do you want? And that's why he said all that, is because you said that you would want to be one day.
I would, yeah.
And like, but fuck, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Fuck, it was something important. Can't remember. But hey, fuck Bango Tango, man, or Bang Tango, dude. You're such a pussy. Why don't you actually call in one day and actually debate me on something? I know you're a big F&F fan, so you're probably like all butthurt because I roasted Myron's ass. He's too scared to even fucking reply to me because he's that big of a pussy, bro. It's that bad right now. Like, if you're a Fresh and Fit fan and like you really like them, those guys are doing so much shady little girl shit in the background, guys. Like, I would never support Fresh and Fit. If y'all knew some of the little girly ass shit that they're doing right now, y'all wouldn't even fucking talk to them anymore because it is fucking sad. They're literally acting like women, like behind closed doors. God, there was something important that I wanted to say about that, but I really can't fucking remember. It's like a really good point.
Hey, what's everybody's favorite sushi roll?
Oh my god,
What?
that's
Yeah, it's random and it's fun. What's everybody's favorite sushi roll? Like your
Go ahead, say it. What's yours?
Mine's the volcano.
Oh my god, I don't even know what that is. What's yours? Talking to Mike.
A spicy.
What?
A spicy salmon hand roll.
I mean,
That's
I
good.
guess just California roll. I don't know.
What?
I don't eat sushi.
You don't
Yeah,
eat
I don't
sushi?
have one. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to ask. Do y'all think cheating is the same? I don't know how this became out of this because it didn't. But I remembered. Do y'all think cheating is the same for a man or a woman?
No.
No. You think it's the same if a guy cheats on you as if you cheat on him?
Yeah.
It's the same.
For me, yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it's the same? You don't think it's the same? Don't watch the chat too much.
They're making me laugh.
No, I'm just thinking like
Here, talk to
my perfect response. I'm thinking. Okay. I only cheated because I was not happy. Y'all, when you don't get sex for 5 months and you're just like,
Damn.
thank you.
Yeah, right. Hey, Bang Tango, you're lying, bro. I just saw you in FNet's chat the other night. You're fucking capping, bro. You're such a fucking liar. You can sit there and deny it, but I know that you're fucking
What
big
he
ass fan.
said.
Wait, let me go back to. I can't remember.
But
He
yeah,
always
it's
throws me off.
Yeah,
topic.
cheating. When I'm giving you everything and you just like are straight cheating on me, and it's like, what the fuck did I do? Like,
Yeah, just remember, most guys can't even get sex. So if they're doing it because they like must be attractive or something. Like there must be something about him that's attractive. For
I
him to
took
be able
this
to get
man's
multiple girls.
virginity. Okay.
Okay, so he just like he just got lucky or something, or
Very
was
nice.
Thank you. No, this is my ex fiance. I took his virginity, by the way,
Yeah.
too.
so like what? So why do you think it's the same though?
Because I know if it were to be me in this situation. Oh, I hope I don't say the wrong thing. Okay. I know it doesn't. Sex for me isn't like an end all be all. You know, because for me it's not an end all be all.
Alright.
Like I'm way beyond sex, so I could have sex with somebody and really just not give a fuck.
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm having sex with everybody. It's just sex isn't like.
Well, no, that's definitely true.
You know
It's
what I'm
harder to
saying?
pair bond and give a fuck after you've had so many
You know?
bodies. Yeah.
You know what? Listen, y'all gonna have to do a pay-per-view match because I promise you, at this point, I got some heels on.
I didn't even say
I got some
that,
heels
man.
on. He finna see my heels. I promise
I didn't
you.
even say that. man.
Anyways,
The interesting
that.
part, though, is that it's
That
statistically
kinda-
correct.
I mean,
Yeah,
fine. I
just
mean,
telling you.
but I'm not. I mean, you're not necessarily wrong, but it's not even like that. It's just from jump, sex has not always been my thing. Like, if I want sex, I'll have sex. If I don't want sex, I don't have sex.
What do you mean by it's not your thing? What does that mean?
That's not my intimacy.
Okay. Okay. I got
Okay,
you.
I gotta ask you though, like, why do you think it's different?
It is my intimacy. So if I cheat on a guy, it's emotions attached to it.
And why isn't it the same for the guy?
Men just be doing anything.
You don't think it's the same?
Most of the time, no.
Yeah, so well, guys or ladies, I'm gonna be honest with you. She's completely right. Like, there's a lot of guys that can cheat, and it's like taking a piss, and they're gonna come right back to you. But
Yeah.
if a woman cheats, that shit's fucking over,
Probably going
bro.
to somebody
She's
I
already been
did before.
texting. She's already been texting him. She's already been emotionally cheating before she ever fucked the guy.
Yeah.
Usually, so it's like you can't. Yeah, it's not the same at all. Like,
And that man
if
is probably
she's
providing
cheating, it's
emotion
over.
for
If
So
he's
is the
cheating, it's not
guy.
over. It's not over if he cheats because he still probably loves you.
No. Oh,
If he
yeah.
cheats-
So
no,
what
if
But
he
now
loves
your boyfriend is exception to the rule because you took his virginity and stuff. I
So
guarantee
what
you.
he loves you. That man will
Well, no.
also call you a crazy cunt when your friends see him out in
Jesus
public
Christ.
with this woman
I
and
didn't
her
even know if
Damn,
that
you need
word
some
is a-
therapy for
Hey,
real.
yeah,
Shit.
yeah, guys, shit.
Like,
Emotional
y'all know-
damage.
Yes, for
Jesus
real. Like, it's
Christ.
bad. Like, men can just do as much as women can, and that's what I'm like. That's my point of view. Like, look, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm spiritual as shit. I don't give two shits what all y'all fucking do. We're here for a living.
But that
Yeah.
also
But
matters
to
too.
Manifesting,
Careful what you
also-
do for your body.
Also, like, be with someone and like until about a year ago, like literally, my charges just got dropped with this man.
God.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I feel that.
Somebody
Oh,
call security. Somebody call security.
On 420, y'all. Like,
I'm gonna
I
need
could
you.
not smoke for a whole month
Oh my god, dude.
because they told me I was going to be tested. I didn't get tested. I was so pissed. I was like, I could have been smoking this whole time, and I went to Florida.
Dude.
Anyway, no, like, I was such a good, like, straight A's, honor student, graduated early. My dad fucked me over. Like, my dad took away my opportunity
Thank God
to
you
go
finished
to
that
school.
sentence. Shit.
You want like
No, for real.
But like, this man like watched me through high school struggle with that with my dad. This man was also with me throughout like everything. Like, I've literally, this has been a part of my life until literally a year ago.
was he a gamer nerd?
Oh my god,
Dude, he's a douche
League
nozzle.
of Legends, man.
He's a huge.
He would come pick me up from work and he'd be like, babe, what the fuck? You said you'd be outside 1 minute ago, even though
Yeah.
it's a minute. And I'm like, bro, I'm here. He goes, I don't care. I'm in a raid. It's been 5 hours. I'm
Man.
like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, bro? Like, I just made like $1,500 and worked 16 fucking hours and have to work another 10 hours. Like, fuck you.
Baby, you be
Like,
working.
I
Alright.
was
Well,
working.
I really hope you learned your fucking lesson. That's what I.
Yeah,
I hope
why do you
learned.
think I don't like? I don't
Oh.
know. Men like men are amazing. Don't get me wrong. Like I can meet an amazing man, but at the same time, like, fuck.
Are
like,
you ready for an amazing man?
I'm
Here,
just I'm scared.
I gotta ask really quick. Do you know what a misandrist is? Do you know what a misandrist is?
Really?
No.
Do you know what a misandrist is?
I don't.
Do you know what misogyny is?
Yes.
A misogynist?
Oh, I could see.
What's
what you're saying now.
misogynist?
I get what a misogynist
You know what
is.
what is it? What does it mean? Teach me.
The opposite of misogynist.
Yeah, but what
like,
does misogynist mean?
misogyny is like believing in like man and woman. Like
Oh,
you're
okay.
misogynistic.
Okay, what is it?
Right?
Yeah, you're close. What is it?
That's off.
Don't.
Okay, 'cause
hold on. What is it? Come on,
Y'all
you gotta get.
don't
You
know.
can't even be laughing because you haven't even gave your answer yet. Let's see how off yours
I don't have
is.
an answer. No,
No,
I,
let's see.
no.
Yeah.
I recognized. I didn't know what the first one was. But I put them two and two together once you asked the second question. So if a misogynist was the difference.
So what's a misogynist?
The mis-
What's a misogynist then?
I'm sorry. A misogynist. I don't know how to put it in words. No. I'm being dead ass serious. Like, I'm really just, like trying to find the words. I know like what I want to say.
You ain't got
Okay,
the answers,
okay.
man. You ain't
Tell me if
got
I'm
the
off.
answers.
Tell me if I'm off. So, like when somebody like the act of patronizing.
No.
No, listen, not the act, but I'm saying when somebody patronizes,
No.
it's usually like when you kind of talk down to somebody or you make them feel like they're less of
When
you.
you're talking down.
That's
Yes.
condescend.
So
Oh,
thank
okay.
you. So when I
Condescending.
refer that to misogynist, does that not go along the same lines?
We'll
Yes
see
or
in
no?
a second. Let's
No,
figure
but
it
yes
out.
or no?
No, you're wrong.
No,
y'all,
for real?
y'all not playing with my intelligence.
You just don't want to answer?
No.
Okay, well,
Yeah, no.
well, like,
Please.
since we know, there's two words, there's misandry and there's misogyny. The difference is the misogynist is the person, somebody who hates women. This can be a woman or a man, somebody who hates women. Maybe they've had a bad experience. Maybe their mother was horrible to them.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
they've been in bad relationships over again. Maybe a
Mhm.
guy is misogynist because no girl will sleep with him at all. He hates all women because he can't get sex at all. Now, misandry is a woman who hates men, obviously. So I wanted to ask y'all, do y'all know any personal misandry? Do y'all know any women that you feel like fucking hate men? Like they just be talking shit all the time. Do you know any misandrists?
My great aunt.
Another one.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah, just your great aunt.
Yeah.
Do you know any misandrists?
No.
No? You don't know any? Do you know any misandrists?
No,
Is he a misogynist?
absolutely not.
Yeah, he has a wife, right? How can you be a
No,
misogynist if you got a wife?
No, but he's, I don't.
Well,
oh,
I've seen some.
What?
But
People
no.
married or they hate their wives?
Absolutely seen that way.
God, yeah, you see it all the
It's not
time
my
in the
case, but
strip
yeah.
club.
Hell yeah.
Am I a misogynist, guys?
No.
No, just playing.
Well, I'm
Hey.
not even gonna lie to you.
Joke.
I mean, I did kick
I
a
could
girl out
definitely
tonight,
get that
guys.
vibe from you.
I did kick a girl
Okay.
out tonight. Come on, that
You
You might be borderline.
that
No,
means
I
you
mean-
hate women.
No,
You got
for real.
I mean,
Also,
that
at
has
the
to
same
mean-
I don't
time,
think you hate
women-
women, but
Women are being asked to be treated like men.
Well,
So,
like I'm a big person when it
if
comes
you
to
can't
like
take it like a man.
the problem is a lot of relationships. Like think about like relationships that y'all have been in. How many times have y'all gotten in arguments and it's like this, like he says this, and you say this, and then you say this, and it keeps getting louder and louder and louder. That's not
non-confrontational.
I almost got hit by
I
a
actually
car.
don't argue with people.
great.
Like,
Then you're always in your femininity, and that's like honestly what
Like I've only had one argument with one dude, and I was crying. So.
Yeah. I like read a really good tip on Red Pill Women the other day, and it was instead
I
of
don't argue.
when those emotions come up, it's better instead of getting angry to be sad. And I know it sounds bad saying be sad, but it's because whenever you come to him with the problem and you're talking like, hey, I'm just really down that you didn't, that I really want flowers or something, like I really want attention and watch a movie with you. But when you come at him like, you ain't watching movies with, like, why aren't you watching any TV with me? Like, why haven't you got me flowers in 2 or 3 weeks? Like, there's two different ways of energy of coming at somebody, and whenever you put the anger back
Delivery?
and you make
The delivery.
well, it's more, but really it's two different emotions completely. It's anger and it's sad.
No,
It's two
delivery.
completely different ones.
Because sometimes I yell. I'm from the island. Sometimes I yell and I don't even mean to be yelling.
It's just
Like,
you?
Even tonight, y'all probably could say, "Oh, I might have gotten loud," and I don't even mean to. Like it's literally
It
just.
just happens.
I'm from the Bahamas, born and raised. That's
just how it is.
That's just really how it is, and it's not. It has no anger, no nothing. It's just.
Yeah.
So it's.
We're just excited.
no.
Here, if a woman gets cheated on, does she get hit on by more guys or less? She's a good girl. She's been in a relationship for years. The guy cheats on her. She gets out of it. Is she gonna get more sex or less she got cheated on?
I got more.
Or
and
more
this is-
attention. Period.
This is just from like my personal experience. I got more
Yeah, it was
because
better.
everybody knew that like, holy
they
shit.
felt so bad for you.
No, like literally, hold on. They'd be like, this man literally would come home to his gaming station, and I bought him a mini fridge for Christmas, y'all.
Oh, you a gifter.
Oh God. And it was in his office, and like he had the dual monitors, like
PC gamer also.
Oh hell yeah, League of Legends, man.
Oh,
Like,
even worse.
Nigga, you gay.
This is
thank
bad.
you. The worst of the worst. I would have his mini fridge stocked, hold 12 beers. 12 beers.
Oh,
Like,
and he's an alcoholic
He's a
that drinks
brokey.
beer. Even worse.
he wasn't an alcoholic at this point.
Oh, well,
And
once you
I
buy
would-
the mini fridge and you put the beers in
Well,
there, it's gonna
y'all,
happen. After
And then
that.
I'm going to work, and then I'm going to work until like I'm going to work from like 8:00 in the morning until 2:00 in the morning, and I'm not gonna see this man for maybe like a whole day.
You enabled this.
I feel like I did, and like, but at the
Enablers,
same
bro.
time, like, holy shit, you had a fucking massaging game chair. Like
Was
your
he the-
game chair gave you massages. Like,
Girl, you
Was
made
he the
so
one
he got
that-
comfortable on your account. Mm-mm.
Here,
Was he the
That-
one that?
But I was
self-deleted
able,
himself?
Hold on,
Savannah was able to
Savannah.
provide.
Here, hold
Yeah.
on, hold on, Donnie, go ahead.
Was he the one that self-deleted himself too, or is it?
my goodness.
What is
Was it that guy or the 8-year guy?
That's the same guy.
The 8-year guy?
Yep.
Oh, he self-deleted? That was the guy that self-deleted or no? No, because he got another girl pregnant, right? Oh.
Oh God! Like, what has he not done to me? Like,
Wait, but so is that guy still alive is what I'm asking, or was that a different guy that self-deleted?
what do you mean?
Self-deleted is suicide. I'm
The
not
one
allowed
that
to
you
say it.
bought.
Oh, that was
Oh,
the
so
friend.
this is a
Right.
guy that I literally just tried seeing like a month ago.
His brother.
Oh, that's
His
even-
brother did.
Oh, his brother did. We
Y'all gotta
yeah,
keep
my
up.
bad.
And I,
yeah,
well,
thank you.
I had
Do
known
men
this
do not
guy.
pay attention.
So
Do-
this guy
Yes.
knew me through like all this breakup and shit too with my ex-fiance. Like he knew me when all this shit was going on, and he was like, "I always thought you were the craziest bitch," and it's like, why? Because my ex tried to run me over with his car, and I beat the fuck out of him. Like, sorry.
Okay,
Oh.
she's a
Wait,
little
wait,
crazy,
wait,
guys.
hold on,
Yeah,
hold
What
on.
the fuck?
Yes.
I'm sorry to segue this, but didn't earlier you say a woman's past does not matter?
It doesn't.
This
So
is
that-
a lot of
hold on,
baggage.
So
for a
that's
fucking
what I'm
man to take
saying.
on.
Everybody knows who
Low-key.
the fuck I am just because of him or myself, because we both grew up in this area.
This is
We're both from this area, and we both went to high school over here.
Chat, you're
I mean,
you're saying
when we go
a
through stuff, it's not just relationships, but stuff in life. We gotta heal from things before we.
yeah, like
Right?
guys.
But how
For
hard is
real.
it when everybody in the area thinks they know your business?
I mean, don't let them.
Well, that's why you
worried
need to
about
move.
everybody else. You
When
worry
a
about
woman
your
gets
own
up,
thing.
well, you move.
It's
That's
not about
what
them
I'm
knowing
thinking
your
about.
business. It's
Things
about
people
you
gonna
knowing
know.
yourself.
You gotta understand
Here,
yourself.
hold on.
I know what myself
No, I'm
is.
saying, but it's
Wouldn't
not
matter.
like yeah,
One
it's not
mic,
more so
one
what
mic.
people
Here, one mic.
think, you know,
Yeah.
or what they know.
Here, go, Sir Hill. What were you gonna say?
And so just say this real quick. So when you get married, everything is amplified. Everything. So everything you didn't deal with is going to come out in the marriage. It's going to be even bigger. So they know you on a level you're on now. But if you choose to get married or get real serious with somebody, everything you don't deal with, everything you don't heal with, it comes out in greater waves. So like even though like we're laughing and we're joking about what you're saying, like I'm honestly concerned because you've kind of dealt with so much that if you're not taking the time to heal from that, it's going to do some damage long term.
Yeah.
And like I said, you told not having children, somebody you loved, kind of cheated on you, had another baby, cancer. Somebody always tried to run you over with a car. Like when I hear this,
That's a lot.
like I'm like it. Like honestly, I'm not laughing because I'm like that's a lot for a person to deal with and to carry that around. And then you 26 as well.
And
Yep.
then looking at you, you don't even see that.
Yeah.
You know,
I can't. If you look in a person's eyes long enough,
Yeah, you could see it.
Yeah,
Me
Because
too.
you know how to carry yourself after a long time of like having to carry
Sometimes.
yourself.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, like, so
Got
there's a big issue today with cluster B disorders. A lot of people have cluster B disorders and they don't even fucking know it. And the hardest thing about having cluster B disorder, because I have one, is self-awareness. It's very hard for you to admit it and accept what you're really thinking in your head usually. So it's the number one thing about a cluster B disorder. And then also, ladies, I want y'all to really understand this. This is a really big deal in society. Trauma builds men and it destroys women. So when a guy goes through trauma, when the guy has scars, when a guy has gone through a lot of shit, it makes him sexier, it makes him a leader, it makes him wiser, it makes him better, it makes him richer. When a woman goes through trauma, this is why fathers have protected their daughters for all of history so much. Because if they get raped, if anything bad happens to them, it completely destroys the rest of their life sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a huge deal to not only avoid trauma for women, but also to fix it as soon as you can. It's a very big deal today. I wanted to get to one of the last questions, guys, because Sir Hill has to dip out a little bit early tonight. I want to know, why is dating in 2023 so hard, do y'all think? We'll start over here on you.
Oh, you're gonna start with me.
Yeah.
People are not honest.
People aren't honest?
People don't date intentional. They're
Yep.
just doing things. A lot of people don't even know what they actually want.
Yeah.
So those answers.
You're on point. Yeah, for sure. Well, for you. Why do you think dating is so hard in 2023?
Because people, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Because people don't know how to communicate, or
Yeah.
they choose not to. They think it's not cool these days. They don't want to be vulnerable.
Yeah, communication is really
vulnerable.
hard. It's so funny. We got a
Really
phone where
not
we
that
communicate
hard.
all the
It's
time, but we don't
society
want to.
tells you
Right?
that it's not
Vulnerable
cool.
is the word.
But it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
being
stupidest
vulnerable.
thing, but
No, but she's right. It's being vulnerable, because to extra
it
communicate, to
first.
communicate correctly, you're gonna have to be a vulnerable human.
Give
and
me
most
my
people-
flowers.
I'm still
Like,
working on vulnerability, so
Yeah.
I already know.
Great pill. Close your legs, please. What about you? What do you think is making dating hard? In 2023.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I really don't care.
You don't really care.
No.
You're like, fuck this shit.
Honestly,
At
at this
this
point,
point-
like, I don't know.
fuck
Whatever
no,
comes
sir.
to me comes to me. I put out karma. What I put out, I give. Like, get and receive.
You reap what you sow.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, it's not always a good quote.
I'm not out looking for like love. Love's not out looking for me. Like, I go on a few dates, yeah, but like I don't try to pursue it because I really don't need anything like that right now.
Yeah, you just need the money, energy, attention, and time.
No, on myself.
Listen.
From myself.
If y'all want to put bids in for this round, I'm about to have him outside. Just let me know. But
guys, we will put it. We will make sure to put it on the Patreon, guys. We will put it on the Patreon
because he's gonna get his ass beat. I promise.
we will put it on the Patreon. I promise, guys.
Up.
I want to know what is making you the most mad about men, or like this is the chance where like me or Sir Hill can give y'all some personal advice. What is something about men that bothers you, or something that you would like to know? Like if you're confused about men, because let's be honest, ladies, some of y'all don't understand men at all. I'm just being 1,000% honest. Y'all don't. So if you have any questions right now, or you're thinking men confuse me about this, or I don't understand why they do this, this is a good time to ask it. Do you have a question about men?
Back to me.
Come back to you. Do you have a question about men?
Am I too much?
Are you too much? Guys, I have a really bad like my girl isn't here anymore, guys, at the show usually when we do them. So because of that, nobody's keeping the liquors out of these girls' mouths. They just kind of grab the bottles and drink. I'm sorry. So whenever the shows get like this,
No,
I need to become a better bartender.
I did not. Oh, like we weren't bartenders.
It doesn't help. It looks
I
like
didn't drink.
It does. We're fine. We're fine.
But yeah, is there anything about men that bother you or not really?
That bother me? I don't know. Just be honest.
Just be honest.
Be honest with you. Be honest with me. Like, I don't know. I just had a guy apologize to me like literally 2 nights ago. I'll show y'all the text here in a second. He's like, I'm so sorry I treated you like an asshole. I just didn't want to fall in love with you, and I didn't want you to get feelings for me. And I was like, well, I already had feelings for you. You knew I had feelings for you. You know I really don't date. Like, you know I really like don't like give my feelings out. Like, sex is sex, like, to me at this point. And I'm sorry. Like, I respect your relationship. I love it. And, like, that's what I would want. But like at this point,
you're like too far gone.
Exactly. At this point in age, like people are shit. I'm shit. Like
you're like, I'm just accepted.
Hey, at least I'm a safe hoe. I don't have any STDs. Like I play it safe because I'm not dumb. You know? But he literally apologized. He's like, I'm so sorry. And it was just like, if you were honest with me in the beginning, I wouldn't be as pissed off as I am now.
So here, I'm about to break it down really quick for you. So, guys lie because y'all can't handle the truth. Okay,
but I can.
So, but no, here's the deal though. Most guys though are always gonna lie because they just want to get sex. It's way easier as a guy to just lie all the time, tell women what they want to hear. Oh yeah, I love boss babes. Oh yeah, I love it's so much easier today because of feminism and because of how society is and how much women are running shit. It's so much easier to just say exactly what the women want to hear. And keep getting sex or keep getting whatever, especially like a beta that's in a relationship, he'll put up with so much bullshit. He'll put up with all types of shit that most guys don't want to deal with because he can't get sex from anybody else. So guys lie all the time because we want to still get sex and we don't want to we know that y'all can't handle us telling you the truth. Like a lot of guys don't want to say, I only want to have a sexual relationship with you, because what if that girl stops having sex with him then because she's looking for a relationship? He's like, fuck, I don't want to miss out on pussy. What if this is the only pussy I'm going to get? What if this is the only pussy I've got all year? I'm not going to fucking tell this girl this.
What if you know you're not the only pussy he's gotten all that year? So, like...
You'd be surprised, man. A lot of guys fucking will act like they're getting other pussy and really they're just simping and paying for other girl shit or something. Like, or they're tricking off and actually paying for the pussy or something. Like, I'm telling you, a lot of guys... Now, don't get me wrong. I know there are certain guys that do get bitches, so you might be right. They might be a guy that does get all the girls.
So, it's just like...
And in those cases, like, you know you're not going to lock them down, though.
Right? So, it's like, if you're not going to want to lock me down, like, just, like...
Yeah, but so like guys like having quantity, like guys like having multiple different girls. So there's a lot of guys that do something called spinning plates, where they'll have one girl, or they'll have one girl for Monday, one girl for Tuesday, one girl for Thursday. Like that's what most guys who get girls, that's what they do.
I know, because this guy I tried dating, like the first guy I tried seriously dating from my ex-fiance, like 4 months. Found out he had a girlfriend of 2 years, y'all. She found out about me on her birthday.
Got him!
She called me on her birthday. And like, I'm laughing now because her and I are really good friends, and like her and I were able to move on together. Like, hell yeah, we're women. Like, we need to support each other. Like,
dude, this is some fucking clown world shit.
Like, for real, it fucking is. So it's just like, I don't know. And then you're going from one man that you've been used to for like what 7 years, and now it's like, holy shit,
Yeah.
these
No,
men are
here.
fucking clowns.
Yeah, here.
Like,
Let me go to the next one. What is there anything about men that you have a question about men or not really?
Honestly, not really, because my question wouldn't be coming from a generalized place. It would be coming from one specific place, and it wouldn't be a fair question. So no, not really.
Go ahead, ask it. Come on.
Actually, it's really not even a question. No, it's really not.
Y'all got nothing?
No, dead ass.
God, these women already know so much about men, guys.
It's not that I don't know. It's not that I know. It's just, it's like the situation that I feel like I'm actively dealing with right now. I understand where the problems keep happening, if that makes sense. So
if you're having sex with the guy and you're not in a relationship, that's where the problem lies, right there.
Not, but I'm not having sex with him.
Well, then, so like, how long have you been talking to him for?
I used to date him. We broke up.
When you used to date him, did you have sex with him?
Well, obviously.
Okay, so
that's where all the questions. So all the questions you ask about, like meeting somebody's parents or stuff like that. That's where that's where that came in. You know, so you have this situation where that's not a situation anymore, but that person is still very tied up in your life. You know, and it's like you know that you can see yourself with this person, but they just do things that's really like, and you know it's not okay. You feel me?
Like what? Give me an example.
Like,
does he sleep around?
No.
Then he's a beta simp. He's a beta simp.
And that's why I'm saying, like, that's why I was like, it's really not a question for me to ask.
Because you already know he's a beta simp.
Because I already understand. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
honestly, you're never going to take him seriously.
I know everything, but it's like, I want to take him seriously, you know?
Oh, you're never going to. You're never going to.
He's that type of person. He'll bring up everything. Just people that have nothing to do with anything. But then we'll be like, oh, we'll go beat with that person. Well, nigga, I'm not trying to be with that person. You're the only person bringing them up. You feel me? And so that's why it's like,
a guy cannot handle, if he knows your sexual history, it's never going to work. Guys do not. We cannot hear y'all's sexual history. Like a lot of what y'all don't understand. Like, let's go back to the lying thing. All guys lie. A guy will fucking sit there and tell you everything you want to hear. And then the whole time he'll build up this fantasy that maybe he's going to be your boyfriend. Maybe he's going to put a ring on it one day. Maybe you are going to live together one day. And the whole time you're literally in the fuck only category. And he'll never tell you. Ever. There's two buckets: fuck only bucket and relationship bucket. And we're not honest about this shit. We'll never tell you the fucking truth. We'll just keep fucking you until you stop.
What if you get that honesty? What if you ask for the honesty and then you turn around and get the honesty and then say that you accept it? See, that's my thing. It's one thing if you can't accept it, I'm fine with that. I will respect that. But don't act like you know the right thing to say, because that's going to piss me off. The fact that you know what you need to say, that means that you know what you need to do. You're just choosing not to. You feel me? Like, you're not going to say these things. Like, people think words are just words. They're not just words. You have to know what to say. You had to have taken some type of mental note or mental action to say, hey, I'm going to say these things because I know that's what she wants to hear. If you can say that and you can take that slight amount of energy to do that, then you know what I want you to do because you just said it. You just allowed it to register within your mind that you understand what the message is that I'm saying. You receive the message. You're just choosing not to.
Yeah, if he wants
that
to,
is where I'm good. That's going to piss me off. Dead ass.
Well, I thought he was a simp, but I don't get it. I don't know. Like, it just sounds, I don't know.
That is simpy. No, he is. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I was like, the question is like, all men aren't like that.
Yeah.
All men aren't
babies. Oh, yeah. You got to go find an alpha. Do you have a question about any men or anything?
I don't.
Nothing? You're like, I'm good. Do you have any brothers? Or
I have
just that young girl? Just that one younger one?
2 younger, 1 older. He's in the army though.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I can tell you have men in your life that were really good because obviously.
No.
Oh.
I learned from experience, secondhand experience. So sometimes you don't have to have a good role model, but you'll know what you don't want to deal with.
Well, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% the way you react to it. So as long as you see certain things and you move a certain way afterwards, yeah, you can definitely get away.
I see a certain life for myself, so that's how I move.
No, props to you, honestly. Sir Hill, do you have any last minute thoughts for any of them?
Yeah, so I'll just go around real quick. So don't try to get no relationships right now.
No,
everything.
No,
seriously, and it's not because you don't deserve one. Is you've been through so much, and you trying to search for love everywhere. Like everything that I heard you talk about, you talked about pain, and then what that pain has made you see yourself as. Like anytime you get to the place where you don't think you're worth love, or people who should have been there weren't there. Father wasn't there like he should have been. The person you love wasn't there like he should have been. That's a pattern of brokenness. And what that does to you is it makes you see yourself in a certain way. So because you were not loved, you think you don't deserve that love. And then you internalize that. And then everything you attract in your life gives you more of how you carrying yourself. So I want you to take some time, and I want you to feel me in your heart on this one. Like, go back and watch this replay. Go back and heal, because even though you've been through some crappy stuff and you probably made a lot of dumb decisions, you're not beyond love. And you, as a young girl who needed the love of a father, didn't get it, you should have got love then. When you were engaged, you should have got love then. And every time you got broken, you had to go find a way to not care so it doesn't hurt as bad. So go back and get that fixed, because you do deserve that love. And this might mean you got to bring up some things that you would rather forget about and not deal with, and it's painful. But please don't ever say that you can't be loved or you're over it, because no, you're not. No human is.
That's so
And
true.
that's a response from trauma, and you having to be strong from all the scars you have. So please hear me from your heart. Like, go take care of that, and you'll see life differently when you're healed. Okay, can we grow on that one?
Yeah. I'm telling,
That
and
was deep.
and that's something I agree with him so hard. I think
Yeah.
every girl deserves love. Like every girl fucking deserves it. At the end of the day.
I like that.
Yeah, but so with you as well is your sweet. So the guy you're talking about, that guy is. So whenever a guy is throwing up these other dudes who you're talking about, that, not to disagree with my guy, but slightly disagree.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's not a beta simp. He's just young.
Mhm.
And when a guy is with a girl who's cute and she gets attention, him bringing up other dudes is his way of asking you to reassure him that you're not entertaining all the attention that you're getting. So that's a part on his part that he has to work on, because he can't get that from. He has to have some confidence with himself. He has to be the kind of guy that can walk away from you and go get somebody else, and you'll respect him. But understand that that's what it is. And you give him, if you care about this person, give him some reassurance, because the way life happens is in your 20s, you're getting the attention. If he keeps on leveling up, the attention you're getting at 26, he's gonna get at 36.
He's already leveled up too. That's what I be trying to tell him.
But that's the point that I'm saying. So that in this opportunity in relationships, sometimes you got to give each other that reassurance until you know that this thing is for sure. So that's
Then
my
again,
thing.
he got to believe it for himself.
Like,
Exactly.
I can't keep telling you the same thing over and
Exactly.
over.
Which is that's why I
he gotta
said.
believe
And
it for
showing you
himself.
too. Like, it's not like I'm not because I very much notice, like, I pay attention to like your love languages and stuff like that. So I try to understand the person from the other side. I want to see how you receive love, because I realize I might be this type of person. I'm an acts of service type of person. I do for you. That is how I show you I love you. But with him, it's not the same thing, And there was a time that we had that disconnect, and we took those steps to understand each other's love language, because I understand I maybe have not been seeing what it takes for you to see me. Maybe I'm not showing you love in the right way. Maybe I'm not showing you how you want maybe I'm not doing what you need to see, in order for you to receive it. And I get that. But when we have those conversations and then you still turn around and go against that, that is where I start having a problem. And then that's when I start realizing.
So two things.
You
So
feel me?
how old is he?
He is young. He's 27.
20.
Yeah. And then we're not.
So
Yeah.
So let me say this, two things. So if you care about him, y'all don't know nothing. You're 26 to 27. You don't know nothing. So
Literally.
so just hear me out. So grow with each other, right? That's the first thing. And then it's not about what y'all talk about. So I'm gonna give you an example. So let's say I tell my wife, I love her every day. I love you, girl. You're the best thing ever. And then I'm out and I'm kind of flirty with other women, or I'm not doing nothing with them. I'm kind of flirty. Well, it takes what I talked about and makes me look like some like. So I'm saying you could talk all you want to, but if you're conducting yourself and you're flirty, and I can tell you are, because you're social and you're a social butterfly.
Social and flirty is not the same.
My friends tell me I'm flirty, and you wouldn't even know.
Hold on. Trust me, I've been doing this for a long time.
Same.
So, and it's not that you know what attention you're getting, and you know if you're going to entertain it or not. And so you can play semantics, but we know what you are. You're a social butterfly, and you flirt, and you like the attention. So with that, you're going to have to scale that back. Just because you can get attention doesn't mean it's good attention. And if you want to cement something sure, you got to do what it takes to protect that. That's all I'm saying to you.
Yep.
The other thing I'll say as well, and this is coming from a big brother, cover it up sometimes.
Big brother.
Like you like you're a cute girl, but a man wants to know that this is my girl. So there's certain things I tell women all the time. You need to have an apron in your home. You need to have some lingerie. They got to be some things specifically for your
Apron.
man. Like I don't want to
lingerie.
like I don't want to see you in certain areas, like in certain ways, because that should be reserved for your man. It's the same thing with my wife. As attractive as she is, love that girl. There's a certain side of her that should be just reserved for me. So if you're flirty and you're giving other men sexual attention, and they know they're not going to get it, but it's fun, you got to scale that back because that's going to breed insecurity. And then as you get older, that attention is going to go away, and it's going to make you insecure because you're going to see those other women doing the same thing to your man.
What if I'm not with anybody?
Yeah, I'm telling you, by yourself, learn it. Right? By yourself, learn that.
Okay.
Like I said, you're a sweet girl, but a lot of our young girls haven't been parented correctly,
Nope.
and a lot of your mothers didn't do it right, and so they just let y'all free fall and go figure it out yourselves. And a lot of y'all are screwing your lives up. So take it from a guy who cares about you. Like you got to take this advice, scale it back some, because a lot of y'all are wasting your youth, your beauty, and your time being reckless out here.
Yeah, not good advice, bro. I ain't with you.
Yep. And
No.
so for you, I think you are absolutely incredibly dope.
Really?
Yeah. So I would hope that if you want to be married, like don't put off and be like, I'm a businesswoman, I'm a career woman, because you're gonna be successful. You got the mind for it. But you got to be careful around being around women who tell you that you got to go chase the bag, go get it, and then what you got to pick up the dude you want.
It's a good balance to it.
So here's what I'm saying: a lot of our women like you, not you, but like you, they put the value on money. So women are married to the money, and they cheat on their money with the man that they marry, and it's all out of balance. So having that proper perspective that money is a tool, that when you get married and have children, it's a tool to establish yourself. And it's not about you bringing the bread or he bringing the bread. No, y'all both are bringing bricks to build the kind of house for the
Together.
life that you guys want.
Yeah.
So be in the mindset of building a man that wants to help build you.
Mhm.
And when you guys put the bricks on each other, what you guys are doing is that you're investing in each other's future. So like I said, you got the skills, but just make sure you don't run it. You don't let success be the thing you marry, and then you're cheating on your success with the man you marry. If you want marriage.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Very true. Yeah, that's why. So sometimes when women chase the bag, they end up accidentally becoming the man that they're looking for. And because of hypergamy, sometimes it reduces the amount of guys that you're able to want to go get or that you're gonna want. Let me go do that last super chat really quick from Dr. Matt. $5 from Dr. Matt. Ladies, do you believe in astrology and that it can affect someone's personality? Great one, bro. I'll start with you really quick. Just really quick. Astrology, and do you think it affects somebody's personality?
I don't believe in astrology and the whole, what's your sun rising?
What's your
moon,
sign?
And all the. I believe in signs. I do definitely believe in that. Because there is we are made of water, the ocean, moon, all that bullshit.
So you do believe it or you don't? I'm confused.
Somewhat.
Do you think it determines your personality?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
What do you think? Do you?
Yes, I do.
You believe it does determine your personality, and you like astrology?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? A little bit?
Not
No?
really.
Not really. So what's your sign, really quick?
I'm an Aries.
Aries. What are you?
I like
Leo.
I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo. Where are you?
I'm a Capricorn.
Well, since you're so good at it, can you guess what I am? Since you can tell personalities based on it.
Sagittarius.
I didn't say that I can tell.
But I mean, you got to be able to. Come on. What's my energy?
Scorpio.
Scorpio female. Not like saying that you act like a female. I'm saying but I would associate. I don't know very
Definitely
much
not a Virgo.
Scorpio man. I would say I don't know. You give me Taurus.
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 What do you think?
I said Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
Or Leo. August Leo.
Or Leo. Is there? Do you have any confidence behind any of those, or not really?
No.
None.
I'm just
Taurus
bullshitting because
Yeah.
I don't get.
Yeah. Usually. Yeah. Y'all are. Well, I mean, you're right. I'm a Sagittarius, so you got it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you November?
Fuck yes.
November or December?
Can you believe that? You're so good. How'd you know that?
And this bitch doesn't even read
No.
crystals.
No. But for real, how'd you know that?
I just guessed it based off how you've been holding.
You know, I know
yourself.
something crazy though.
What?
I'm an Aquarius. Yeah, sorry.
My dad's an Aquarius.
Yeah, I just had to troll you on it. My bad. Go
I'm
to
I
the
was
$2.
like, see, I don't believe in all those crystals
$2
and
from Mr.
shit.
Worldwide. Thank you, bro. Let the twins breathe. No, don't let them breathe. Fucking hold them in, please. We do not want to lose our channel. Thank you, though. No, thank y'all so much,
I
guys,
know
for
they
coming.
don't
This
even
was a
bother
fucking
nobody.
fire ass show. Am I forgetting something? Please like the video and subscribe, guys, on y'all's way out. Please go follow Sir Hill. I got him tagged right now on YouTube, and yes, go check him out on Instagram as well, guys. Probably one of the dopest guys that's going to teach you how to actually be a good man in a relationship right here. I will see y'all though on what is today? We might do the men's panel tomorrow on Saturday, guys. I got to work some stuff out to see if we're going to do it. But worst case scenario, I'll see y'all on Sunday or Monday, though. But yeah, shout out to all y'all for coming, guys. I really appreciate you,
you for
ladies. This
having
was a
me.
really good fucking show, other than the one douche nozzle
Douche nozzles.
that we had to
being
get
mean.
out of here.
Stop being mean. Don't be mean.
I'd like to take this chance to
Don't worry, I'm gonna
apologize
fight him for you too, girl.
to absolutely
Good
nobody.
aspect.
She did.
The double champ does what the fuck he wants.
I'm sorry, guys. All right, but yeah, I will see y'all later, guys. Peace the fuck out. Y'all have a good night. Later.
Toodaloo.